Yeah, this ain't normal. This ain't from round here. This right here, out of this world. Let's go. Yo, this ain't a stream, this a cosmic event. Every word hit hard, every frame leave dents. They talk views, we talk impact and intent. Whole feed on fire when the signal gets sent. This that loud, that pure, that uncut flame. Other shows act wild, but they all sound same. We break mics, bend time, shake whole lanes. While they chase clout, we engrave names. Yeah, we flying past clouds with the realest appeal. You watching greatness, this ain't no real. This that truth they scared to feel. This that out of this world, not your regular deal. Out of this world, we don't play fair. Talk too slick, get dropped mid-air. Too real, too raw, too rare. This broadcast burned through the solar glare. Out of this world, they can't compare. Whole net shook when the feed declare. If you ain't tuned in, better stay aware. Cause we taking over everywhere. They ain't built for this pressure, this height, this zone. They throw stones, we drop comments through phones. You want real, you know where it's shown. Not earthborn, but we taking the throne. This for the ones who don't flinch at the truth, who vibe with the heat, not the flash or spoof. Every shot cut deep like a cosmic tooth. While they tweet fake beef, we ignite the booth. Ain't no blueprint for the way you rise. Ain't no cap in these satellite eyes. You feel that? That's the skies collide. Cause out of this world, don't apologize. Out of this world, whole scene disrupt. Every clip like a lift off, straight corrupt. No edits, no fluff, just full-grown cuts. While they glitch in fear, we erupt. Out of this world, ain't no disguise. You can't fake light, that flood the skies. We bring truth while the weak improvise. This is legacy, recognize. A signal in the dark, too bright to ignore. This ain't broadcast, this is war. Not local, not known, beyond every zone, and still got the throne. Out of this world, let the cosmos hear. Let them know that the kings are here. This ain't hype, this is crystal clear. We above all ranks, all stats, all fear. Out of this world, the final form. When the weak fold up, we transform. So when they ask who broke the norm, tell them loud, out of this world, born. Beyond the script, beyond the screen. This is more than a show. It's a whole new being.
Protect who? Serve what? You break us, then preach law. Voice raised, get erased. Step left, step right. Fall in line or fall out of sight. Got a muzzle in my mailbox. Handcuffs in a tick-tock. Marching for change with a sign they designed. Pre-approved rage, stay inside the line. Words twisted like barbed wire fences. Freedom sold in subscription expenses. Clap when they tell you, shout when they cue. Think for yourself, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. Hero who's woke when you're watching your back. Hero who's free when the Crockies attack. One step wrong, one thought too strong. Your muted masses, where'd we go wrong? Painted a cage with a rainbow brush. Justice and hashtag speed and rush. Trial by comment, execution by trend. Clickbait morals got no real end. Heroes turn to ghosts overnight. Truth buried under lights and fights. Echo chambers, chain your mind. Another free voice left behind. Stand tall, get shot down. Speak truth, get drowned out. Benjamin watching your back. You're who's free when the crowd gets attacked. One step wrong, one thought too strong. Your muted masses, where we go wrong. Maybe we didn't lose our voices. Maybe we didn't lose our voices. Maybe we gave them away. Swipe left, shadow banned. Speak truth and watch it get canned. Algorithms weave invisible chains. Filter your mind, harvest your pain. Terms of service like hidden blades. Cut your thoughts if they misbehave. Truth flag fake, facts get blurred. Freedom muted in ones and words. Guardians of safe space in disguise. Shoveling dirt on your open eyes. Delete your voice, silence clean. Delete your voice, kill the dream. Delete your voice, no in between. Delete your voice, crush the scream. Billionaire gods and plastic towers. Pick who speaks, who gets devoured. Echo chambers hum like bees. Numb the minds, kill the pleas. Keyboard wars, comment graves. Fact check kings, digital slaves. Freedom fenced in electric walls. Build your cage in shiny malls. Freedom's just a terms of use clause now. Signed, clicked. When they erase your words, who remembers you? Click, flash, fake, lash, crash. You wanted gods, you built glass. Every snap, every post, you carve scars. Build them up just to burn down stars. Autographs on broken dreams. Fame's a coffin wrapped in beams. Got them caged up in that neon zoo. Feeding on them like a pay-per-view. Smile for the vultures, dance for the crowd. Break when nobody's looking around. Lights kill the soul. Flames out of control. You watch them fall slow. Sick love in a death row show. Lights kill the soul. Turn hearts into coal. You feed off the broken glow. Who's next on your throne of woe? Paparazzi like a pack of wolves. Feasting on stories they can't even prove. Chasing fame till the mind breaks down. Laughing while another name drowns. Fame's a drug they never survive. High today, goes tomorrow night. Build 'em up, drag 'em through hell. Tears don't trend, but the scandal sells. Snap that shot, frame their pain. Post their fall like a trophy chain. Cry for the clout, mourn for the clicks. Mouths full of sorrow, hearts full of tricks. Lights kill the soul. Dreams out of control. You sip tears from a golden bowl while their life gets black and cold. Lights kill the soul, turn blood into gold. We made this monster whole, now it's eating all of us whole. Built a fire, then blamed the ash.
Flip the switch at CERN, let the portal spin. Tore a hole in the veil, let the fakes rush in. Memory glitch, man, that's what they sell. But we ain't forgot, they just rang the bell. Mandela alive, Mandela dead. Fruit of the loom with or without the thread. Monopoly man lost his glass eye. Whole damn world just slid to the side.
Shattered mirrors, broken skies. Are we trapped inside their lies? Shattered mirrors, stitched in pain. Are we lost inside the game?
CERN smashing atoms like they gods on high. Playing roulette with the fabric of time. Quantum tricks, a multiverse stitch. Sliding through timelines with a scientist glitch. Trust the science, yeah, that's their chant. Meanwhile, logos and faces just slant. Kit Kat, no dash, Pikachu, no stripe. Man, I swear they're a wire the night.
Shattered mirrors, broken skies. Are we trapped inside their lies? Shattered mirrors, stitched in pain. Are we lost inside the game?
Reflections fake, but the scars are real. Flipping through pages they forced us to feel. Timeline torn, ain't no way to mend. Chasing ghosts in a loop with no end.
False memories or engineered dreams. They own the lens and they cut the scenes. Reality hacked with invisible hands. Wake up now or be part of their plans.
They cracked the mirror. They flipped the frame. Now nothing feels quite the same.
Shattered mirrors. Are we trapped inside their lies? Shattered mirrors, stitched in pain. Reality ain't never gonna be the same.
Stay awake before they scramble your soul. Stay awake before they scramble your soul. Stay awake before they scramble your soul.
Shattered mirrors, stitched in pain. Reality ain't never gonna be the same.
Stay awake before they scramble your soul.
Words cut deeper than knives.
And now they charge for your silence.
They built the cage with protection signs. Chained our tongues while they drew the lines. Truth ain't free, gotta pay the toll. Your voice on auction, your mind on parole. Cry freedom, they twist it to fear. Shout justice, they censor your ear. Platforms crash under lies they feed, while real ones bleed just to plant the seed. Power silence for sale, shall if you dare. Mic to muzzle, stripped and bare. Who guides the word to wax the truth? Burn the book or burn
burn the youth. Fact or fiction, they blended the same. Scripted puppets with a different name. Sold your voice for a dopamine hit. Now you're branded, boxed and spit. Truth ain't trending, lies sell fast. They bury the past in a plastic cast. Your choice is staged, your vote is bait. Misinform, conform, or meet your fate. Speak. Banned. Danged. Freedom's a product. Bought and scam. Or burn the youth. Maybe real freedom ain't handed down.
Maybe we tear it from the ground. All right, everybody, welcome back to Out of This World Live. I am your host, Patrick, a.k.a. OTW. Welcome back. It is Saturday evening, ladies and gentlemen, 6:17 p.m. here Eastern Time, Montreal, Canada. And I'd like to shout out to the chat. We have Dominic Tarsini in the house. We also have, Freedom Grower is in the house. Both council members are here. We also have the Nose. Welcome to the show. The crew is in the house as well. What else do we have? We got Lig. Lig is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Lig, to the show. And anybody else who wants me to shout them out, just go ahead and type something in chat. And we also have 12 people watching, so go ahead and hit the like button and share this out. Let everybody know that OTW is live right now. And yesterday's stream was freaking awesome. Obviously, at the 10-hour mark, I will have to ask bexx to forgive me for cutting her off in the middle of her sentence, but I had to go. I mean, it was like 10 hours, right? That's a long time for us broadcasters out here doing broadcasts. 10 hours. It's a very long time. So I barely got any sleep, right? I got like 4 hours sleep tonight. Woke up, it was like 9 a.m. Went to bed, it was like 5. So yeah, something like that. It was pretty late. Anyway, so Nightbot's working his work in the chat, doing what he's got to do. Shout out to Nightbot, even though he doesn't really care that I'm actually talking to him right now because he's not sentient. But hey, who gives a shit, right? Then you got Miss Margot in chat. Welcome to the show. Hello. Hey, Nightbot will surely drop a link to join the panel shortly. It'll happen. Don't hesitate. You guys have anything you'd like to add to yesterday's broadcast? And now's the time. I do believe we... You could also type !link and you'll get the link if you're in a hurry, Because sometimes some people don't want to wait. It's like for the ones who don't want to wait, you just type !link and Nightbot will drop it for you. It's a very good servant. So let me see, and and shout out to the ones that are watching on Kick, right, and on Twitch, right. So we're multi-streaming over to Kick and Twitch. So shout out to y'all over there. But this is a YouTube-based channel, right, guys? So if ever you're interested on coming on over to YouTube and subbing over here, it would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. How come my chat disappeared? That's weird. Oh, I might be pressing on the keyboard. Dummy. Yeah. So what up? What up? Yes. We had someone read through the crystal ball. Said that there's a reckoning that awaits the High Council. So let's talk about it. Hey, Logical Spark. What's up? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Tell your friends OTW is live. And what else? All right, so let's do a little bit of publicity, right? So if ever you guys want to help support the channel, you can go ahead and do that on the super chats. Get all the super stickers. You got the you can actually join and become a member for like only $3.99 a month. Very, very cheap. And it helps support the channel. Keep us going. Keeping us alive out here in this jungle. And you got other options, PayPal, Kofi. And but obviously your time, energy, and attention is very, very valuable around here. So thank you for that. And then we got hugs to LS coming from Dominic Tarasini. Says the Dragons have been working hard for the Concordium lately. Well, the dragon. I was like, I don't mean, he might have a couple of dragons. I'm not sure if his dragon's a female. It could have been like having eggs or something. You know how the mother dragons are dumb. Very protective of their eggs. All right. So we got a guest backstage. All right. So let's see. Let's play the song, right?
Eyes everywhere. You can log off, but you can't hide. Coming in operate. We move in silence. We strike on cue. Dropping truth bombs straight through. Jump you. Shadow band soldiers in a digital war. One click, we breach through every locked door. Algorithms fear the words we speak. Cause we ride for the voices they delete. We ain't monetized.
Well, Sleeping Beauty, how are you doing, How's
All right, welcome,
the Sleeping
Snaps.
Beauty doing today?
Hey, I fell asleep on my broadcast last night, man. I was
trust
like, too
me.
tired.
People were like, you should call him. And I was like, fuck no, I'm going to let this run through. He's lucky I didn't get stuck up on that stage.
Man, I don't even know what the fuck happened. That's just like the last
You
time.
had talent running your show, and you saw how well
Dude.
it was running. You passed out and walked away from your own broadcast.
I didn't walk away. I fell asleep on the chair.
Okay,
I was
you
still
passed
there
out.
the whole time. I passed
Okay.
out. But dude, listen to this though. Every time last time it was Bexx and Speakeasy. Okay?
I know
the
Bex is
last
holding
time
it
that
down.
it's always when I have like a 10-hour, it's like for some reason it pulls on to like a 10-hour broadcast, right? And I can't stop it, Snafu. The conversation is too ingrained. It's like cutting it off and I dude, I can't do it. I just can't. It's like I have to let it go.
I get it. It was decent. He had a lot of optics go down. By the way, I'm working on some big stuff in the DEX too. Jack Talcott's going to do an interview about Margot stalking him here soon with me. Make sure you
Really?
guys come check that out.
Oh,
Margot's
well,
known him for years.
Margot's in the chat. What Margot, I would
well,
love
Margot's
to
been
know what
stalking
you
Jack
think
for
about
years,
that.
and me and Jack are working on an interview here soon about, because I had the conversation with Jack, obviously. Y'all seen Margot for years. The truth is we started thinking maybe she has a crush on him, and Jack kind of was like, yeah, I did tell you. You know how Jack is. So I think Jack and I are going to do an interview about Margot and the optics of Margot really crushing on him for years. Now that I kind of believe Jack when he says that the woman's been stalking him and had a crush on him, especially
So
with
Margot, what are your thoughts about that, Margot? 'Cause
it'll be a
she's
good
in chat.
interview.
Oh, Jack's going live.
Yeah,
Woo!
big Jack.
Living with Joy, Jesus, and Love. Saturday chats with Jack and
Yes.
space FT or something. I don't know. I don't get the whole title.
And then also in the DX, there's new optics with Tarek and Lena, because now Venus, they shit on Venus today, which was funny to watch in a sense, but not. But now Tarek, Lena, and Venus are all at it, which is kind of interesting optics, you know. They wanted to go Team Snafu, and they're imploding on each other. Pretty funny to watch.
That is funny, isn't it?
Oh, it is. But the DX has many things. But I get when you say you fall asleep because you can't shut it off. I mean, you had Daddy here, you had the Wildling here, you had Bexx here. You had an all-star team last night.
It was wild. Yeah, it was a great panel, bro. I was like, I'm actually frustrated that I fell asleep because I wanted to be. I didn't. It's just like I don't know what happens, but sometimes
well, actually, it's fucked up. I almost text you, but I wanted to.
But I'm up like from
people were
5
calling
in the
like
morning.
Joe Cool out and others, and Joe Cool showed up in the backstage, and because you were sleeping, you couldn't let them up. So there was a lot of unfinished optics that went down. I think it was Paul. Paul was wanting to talk, and Lindsay showed up because Paul was like, educating some of these people in his optics, and they showed up because you're sleeping. They couldn't get in. So those were some conversations that I would have loved to see. I would have loved to see Paul and Lindsay have their convo, and then Paul and Joe Cool have their convo. But because you were sleeping, they couldn't get up on stage.
Damn it, man. That's my bad. That's the kind of thing that, but my excuse is I'm up like fucking 5 in the morning, dude, and it was midnight, man.
That's why you gotta give your Wildling keys or Daddy Paul again. You decided to.
I just like I couldn't hold it, man. I just like dozed off, man. It was gone. I was gone.
I've never 5 years doing this.
I got a guest backstage.
I've even done streams where 8-hour-long streams where I'm half tired.
Welcome, Margot.
Yes, Margot. You gonna be part of our interview? Since Jack and I are gonna talk about you stalking him for years. Which he has really good, credible evidence to show you've been stalking him for years after looking at some stuff he showed. This is going to be a good interview, folks.
Wow.
Well, you've been stalking him. Don't act stupid, Mark. We've seen your optics for years. We know.
Let her respond, Snafu. Don't filibuster.
Yeah. It'll be a good interview, dude. Especially because Margot's full of shit and comes up here and plays her games. And I'm actually going to defend Jack in this one. Because I think Margot should just give it up. She just fuck Jack, get it over with.
Okay, you yield. Go ahead, Margot.
Well, obviously I don't care what Snafu thinks. Number one,
you do care what I said because you showed up on panel. Again, she's full of shit. This is why.
See, this is why I have to put you backstage, dude.
Well, I showed up on panel because
I invited her up. That's why she showed up.
And
hello.
I love my OTW. Everyone knows that. I'm just full of love. Okay, so number one, I'm about a foot taller than Jack Talcott.
Really?
Number two, yeah, he's a shorty. I'm almost 6 foot. Number two, I love money. I love it. And number three, I moved 1,000 miles away from where Jack Talcott lived. If I had any interest in Jack Talcott or getting together with him, I probably would have stayed in the same city with him. And actually, I think that this is Snafu's cover. I think he's the one that's got a crush on Jack. He's the one that called me. he's the one that called me and begged me for Chemo's phone number. He's the one that called me and begged me for Charles's phone number and Maria.
Right, and now I realize we compiled all of you guys who have been targeting Jack in the union, just like he claims, which is true. We're going to go over those optics, right? You, Charles, all the union. So you have been targeting Jack for years, right? But we're going to hear the story of Margot and Jack. That's the beautiful, because Jack actually was the one who's like, you're right, bro. And he's actually handled your stalking him actually pretty well because he is beta. But Margot, you've stalked him to having like security guards look at it, like flirting. An adult.
Actually, I had security
flirting
guards
with Jack. That's what we got. We got an adult Karen Margot flirting with a Jack Talcott because she really deeply is. Like I said, Jack's going to explain a lot to you folks about Margot and the optics that he hasn't shared with you guys, and it'll be interesting to watch.
Anyone would care about this?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people. Like I said, Jack.
Who?
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Our interview will be great, with or without you.
No
I'm
one's
inviting
gonna
you to come talk to
Jack.
us because
No
again, I
one,
think you just need to
no
give it
one
up.
cares about me.
We do
or-
know you stalked Jack for years. We do know you have it in for him. We do know you're obsessed with him. It's like watching the Mystic Sherelle Snow optic. She has it in for that.
Why?
You know, she
Why
came up here and
do?
talked to Paul.
Why did I move
Margo,
to?
you're the same.
Why did I move to Arizona then? If I was after Jack Talcott and we lived within 5 miles of each other, why did I move 4 states away from him?
Well,
Why would I do that?
I think after the last few attempts of you trying to insert yourself in Jack's life, which you've been doing for years now that I've talked to him and understand your flirting techniques and what you've been doing.
Flirting
And again,
with Jack
Margo, we're not
Talcott.
stupid.
Jack
Even my own
Talcott.
enemies.
I also would like to say that everyone that knows me knows I have a partner. Why would I have a partner if I was after Jack Talcott?
It's okay. We'll let Jack explain why you've been stalking him for years.
Okay.
It's Jack's moment, not yours.
All right. Okay.
It'll be a good interview. You wanted to help me with Charles and the union. And now I understand why Charles and you and the union have targeted Jack. And I get it. He's an idiot. Jack's done some funny, stupid shit. So, yeah, the interviews were great.
Would I have
I absolutely want to team those information because
Service Union. What would I have to do? Yes, I have a lot of friends that work for the United States Postal Service. Charles and Maria are 2 of them, but I could give 2 shits about their union.
No, I'm just pointing out you've been stalking Jack for years and you've used your union friends to stalk him with him. But I know why you, and Jack knows why you are doing what you do. It's because you got it in for him.
Me packing
for years,
my car
you've
and
had a crush
going
for
to
Jack.
Baltimore?
We're gonna listen to the old AA days and what the targeting that you've done on Jack, and he's gonna talk about you even hiring, as you've admitted, fucking private detectives, looking at him, watching him. Like this woman is not who you. Again, folks, we'll find out. I didn't believe Jack either, because I'm sitting here listening to you guys cowork, but now watching how you've been being all sly, Margo,
Who did I hire again? Will you remind OTW? Will you ask him who I hired again? And why would I hire someone?
I don't know. Snaps, who did she hire?
Well, you don't need to ask me shit. This bimbo bitch knows what's about to happen. Jack's gonna expose her for fucking being a stalking weird hoe that's into him. Like, it's truth, dude. I'm not even a Jack fan. You know that. And Jack's gonna expose Mark, which we all know. People wonder why does Margo so interested in Jack's life all the time? Why for years Jack has been saying this woman's been on him.
In the title, it's gonna be like Margo exposed.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'll ask Jack what he wants to talk, but Jack's going to share his, input about Margo. I've talked about it.
Jack does not care about Margo. Jack wants to meet Trump.
No, he gets what is going on. And I get when he said that he was being stalked by you guys. At first, I was like, you're right. But now, after looking into the optics and hearing the stories and just verifying some of the optics, and we've watched you for years, Margo. Anytime Jack is getting dissed or whatever, you're the first one to pop on screen and show up and put your 2 cents in or cupcake with them. Margo, people aren't stupid in the DEX. They see your optics. And we started thinking, well, maybe this old Karen has it in for Jack, and sure enough,
Margo, hold on a second. I have a quick Margo.
Yeah.
You said that you love money. I mean, I imagine you must have a lot of it, right?
I do.
There we go. Okay, I've been looking for a sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interested?
Well, my first. Well, I do have a partner who has as much money as I do. We've worked hard. We've both worked hard for a long time. I'm not the youngest spring chicken, but we both had jobs. We both have side businesses. We both work in our communities to help them and to share the wealth. So OTW, I do love you. However, I am a monogamous person.
Oh, okay. Well, if ever that doesn't work out, hit me up. I'm looking for a sugar mommy,
Okay.
That'll treat me and
right.
take care of me and I'll, bang.
And I do like
your
Canada.
brains out.
I have relatives up there, and yes, I do like that too. I do want to mention that I do support your channel, as you know, on occasion.
That's
Um,
great.
so yeah, I'm all about the OTW. As far as Jack, I think anyone with half a brain realizes that. Yeah, yeah, Jack's not on my bingo card, as they say.
Oh well, geez. Hold on. Snafu seems to think the opposite for some
I
weird,
know. I
odd,
think he's. Yeah, I think he's
strange reason.
Yeah.
Let me. I left him back there too long.
Okay.
Come back.
No,
here.
it's fine. The interview will
Okay.
prove exactly. But we've watched Margot's optics for years. So if you want to feed the delusions, knowing that this woman's been in his life for years, and Jack told us, I don't know why this woman's stalked me for years, and even from AA days to his internet 2025 days today. And we've watched Margot every time Jack is dealing with optics online. The first one to pop in is this adult Karen bitch up here.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Jack's interview will be popping, and maybe
Okay.
OPW
All
should
right.
come be part of it and see how Jack reacts. Because I'm sure Jack will give you.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I might be calling her Mommy Margot pretty soon.
Mommy
Who
Margot,
knows?
dude.
Yeah.
Tell her to feed you, man. OTW's hungry.
I support OTW. He knows
So
that.
let's see you support him. Throw him a donation.
Well, she doesn't have to do that.
No, I'm talking to her.
No,
This is me and
nobody's.
her conversation.
Snafu.
It's like she's not in the.
No,
in
I
the,
want
in
her
the
to prove how much she loves.
she's not in the sugar mommy
Throw 'em
position
$100
right now. You
Throw
know,
him
I don't
$100
have
bucks,
to prove
Margot, right now.
anything to you, Snafu.
Show us
No.
how much you love OTW. Throw him $100 right now.
I don't have to
oh
prove
come on,
anything.
you're the worst
No,
grifter
hey,
ever.
shut up. I want to see how much she loves you.
She loves me enough. She's already out here on panel.
OTW shot. You're ruining your thing here. Let's see $100.
You're trying to
Margot.
grift.
Show 'em your
I'm
love.
not going to let you.
Oh, okay.
OTW, I love the fact that, it's like you and I.
Yeah, you
above
love the
board,
fact he's
and
defending your
Snafu,
fucking
not
Karen
just
bitch ass, but
below
OTW
board.
is a Canadian cuck.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me
Well, I
something
know,
you
I'm just
haven't ever
pointing out.
said to me before.
Like I said, Jack's interview was very telling. Margot, we've watched your optics for years. We're not stupid. We've seen your obsession with Jack.
Okay.
Now I went and did a deep dive on you and the optics of Jack and him, and he's not lying. When Jack says he's been stalked by this woman for years, the more we looked at, the more we're like, wow. And I kind of was part of that because they tried using me, which is fine. I'm okay with exposing Jack with what we did with Jack tells and her union worker friends that have been stalking him for years. But now I got the story
they're
of
stalking him.
this
Actually, they're all
woman being
down in
obsessed with Jack
Mexico right now,
Talcott
having a
when it
good old
really
time.
comes down to a woman having a high school crush on a guy for years.
Oh, wow.
So that's what it really comes down to. Jack shared his optics on you, Margot. And it makes sense. It absolutely, because you're carrying
makes
high
sense.
school ways of, and then coming here talking to people, cupcake and buttering them up and non-butter. You're not that manipulative, Margot. Or you are very manipulative. We see through your shit, is what I should say.
Okay. All right.
And so do
Thanks,
others.
Snafu.
So do I. Jack tells has not wait till Margot, again, Jack has a lot of optics on Margot over the years. I didn't think he had a lot of stuff, but he does. He does.
Okay. All right.
And there's nothing wrong with being short. I'm not very tall.
I
Right,
think
but
she's
the-
just trying
but
to
the
tell
best-
you that
the best
she's not into
ointment-
you. You're not Jack Talcott like. I think you got to get the beer to be a good.
The best.
You're not
the best.
her type,
Shut up a minute. The best ointment is in small pots, man. Okay. I guess you guys.
Well,
didn't understand
I
that.
like more of a football guy. I like a linebacker. I like a.
She likes the hairy
That
guy
was
with beard.
that was the exact position I had in football in high school.
Well, there you go. Maybe I'll start stalking you now, OTW. Get ready.
Well, open up. Start sending them some donations. Show them your love.
Okay. Thanks, Snafu.
I'm just trying to help your love bonding moments here.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do. Thanks, Snafu.
Of course, I support OTW too.
So OTW, I did watch some of your show last night. You were not snoring, so don't worry about that.
Oh, thank God.
And your show holds its own, and that is the sign.
No. Let's get it right.
That
The
is the
talent
sign.
that he
That
doesn't
is the
pay
sign.
held it on. Bexx, myself, and Paul.
Okay,
Could you let her finish?
So OTW,
No,
I was kind of appreciating the compliment, and I have a guest backstage too. Hold on there. I'll be right with you. Go ahead, Margot.
the sign of a great host is someone that has great guests. So they've gate kept really, really well. So those people are up. They've done their time. They've put in 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. They fall asleep, and those amazing guests that honor and support their host run with the show. It was beautifully done. It couldn't have been done any better. So kudos to you.
Man, that was awesome. I'm glad. That's it. That's having allies.
Well, and the great thing is, it's a Friday night. Some of us have worked hard. We want a little relaxation and some entertainment. We pop on to see OTW. He's taking a little snooze, but that's okay because his great guests are going to carry him, and that's what we saw last night. And I hope people recognize that and support great hosts like you.
Well, I actually appreciate and I am very grateful for bexx, Paul and others who were there to hold it up while I was taking a nap. So I'm just gonna bring up our next guest. Please, everybody, welcome Max Vision to broadcast.
No. This is where Paul, I, and Beck talked about it last night while you were sleeping. If it wasn't for us and you forgot to mention me in that fucking thing, me, Paul, and Bex actually had the conversation how we do help you out, OTW. And if it wasn't for her, him, or me,
you're right. I actually forgot about Snafu.
When you fall asleep or things like that, not go. So you can let her cupcake your ass all you want. But the 3 motherfuckers that held it down for you are me, Paul, and Bex. Just remember that, motherfucker.
David Wayne's in the house.
Not Margot. Not Max. Not David. All Bex and Snafu Snap. We're the ones that made sure OTW's show continued smoothly until he fell asleep.
As cringe as Snaps is, I got to hand it to him for the grift. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, David.
Yeah, way to take a love story, though, and turn it into something dirty with money, right?
Yeah, right.
How's it going, OTW?
Doing good. Actually, had a great day today. It was a very productive day. Spent some time with my grandson, and now I'm spending some time with y'all.
Excellent. You avoided that heat well? Did you stay out of the heat?
Say what?
It's hot outside. You avoid that?
Well, I have air conditioning and a pool.
That's good.
It's like that's the solution to hot temperature and hot weather.
Yeah, that's the way.
Modern and all that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, OTW, if you've got air conditioning and you've got a pool, you've got a lot of women that are going to be wanting those two things.
No, just the old Karen gets all sexual with you right away.
Sounds like
you're kind of washed up, Margot. You're getting too old to start flirting like a hoe.
Hey! I've been
pulling Lindsay moves. It's pretty hoe.
No. Dude, Lindsay.
I know you're
like,
into
never
it.
too old there.
You need that. Sugar
Lindsay
mama,
is like my metaversal wife for right now, and Margot would be my sugar mommy.
Try getting her to sugar mama.
What's wrong with that?
She just won't do
both.
It.
Oh hell yeah!
If she was really into you, she'd be sending you $100.
Lindsay is my age. Like we're the same age.
I tried getting her to sugar mama you.
It really makes me sad, all the hate. I don't know why Snafu.
There's no hate to watch your optics, dude. People called you out on Jack years ago.
Yeah.
They said this chick is obsessed with this guy. Every time Jack would do it, Margot shows up. Every time you wanted to let the audience know about Jack, Margot had stories and narratives about Jack. We've all watched the years of your obsession with Jack. And now we're going to hear Jack's story about you and him over the years, and so much more. And again, we found out it's because you really, I think you have a crush on him, whether you want to admit it or not.
Snafu, no one cares.
Actually, a lot of people care. They're going to tune in, and Jack cares enough to share his story. So just like no one cared about you union workers talking about Jack, but you wanted to push that one. No, people care, Margot, especially someone like you who has a bunch of weird optics trying to act like you manipulate people, and we don't see your manipulation tactics.
Oh,
Jack's gonna share a story about you,
wow.
and it's real life shit. This woman's been stalking him like in real life, not just in the internet, like the AA shit years and years doing it. Jack will share a story.
God, you're
That's
repeating
sweet.
yourself. OTW does not want to run a boring show, and that's what
Oh,
you're
so see now you're telling OTC she's so scared of the content.
Yeah, but she's kind of right, because now you kind of repeated that at least 4 times, maybe more, but because I wasn't paying attention to the other times, but I can count at least 4 right now. So I'm just like, you gotta change the loop. You know, it's like your disc. You know, that record there, that vinyl record, it's skipping. You know.
Yeah, no one cares that Jack and I knew each other. What, 9?
Imagine having a life so boring that you not only pay attention to details on the internet, but you make some up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Mr.
Imagine a guy, David Wayne, who doesn't think pedophiles, traitors, criminals, or frauds doesn't exist.
More
Doesn't
hate.
think people who whistleblow and journalists monitor the
When you're-
DEX.
when
Imagine
you're a
David Wayne who
zebra-
cupcake to the traitors, criminals, and frauds. Margo,
When you're
TikTok, Jack is going to expose you for real. People will watch the big details. And hey, OTW, keep treating the people who actually help you, myself, Bexx, or Paul, because I'll tell Bexx and Paul, let's let OTW let Margo and them fucking help run his shit if he keeps treating us like shit. And I know Daddy will listen, and Bexx and I have been on cupcake sessions lately.
They
You
don't
keep
care
treating us like
about
shit, the ones who help you, versus Margo and them who don't do shit. See where that brings you.
Yeah, but first of all, I don't think Bex would be interested in being a sugar mommy.
I guarantee if I had a talk with Bexx and said, she even said, hey, I should get paid, LOL. She had, again, you fell asleep, and certain people, me, Bexx, and Paul, were like, oh, yeah, we can't let OTW shit fall, so we kept it running.
You know what I'm seeing here, OTW?
Not Margo, not Matt, and me,
No.
Bexx, and Paul.
What are you saying?
You need to think about that, OTW. Real talk.
A man that attempted to use everyone that was on panel last night. You know, he's trying to make himself relevant last night, and now he's tried to make himself relevant with everyone on panel.
Who are you
And
talking about, Margo?
I'm talking about you, Snafu.
Oh,
You
you're worried about the Jack Talcott interview. It's okay. We can move forward. I'm not going to loop that. Make sure you guys join.
I'll be right back. I have to go turn the PlayStation on for my grandson.
Take over. What's the next topic, Margo?
Max Vision, how's your day? What's new with you?
It's going good, actually. Yeah, just had a great dinner.
Great.
Sitting here having a drink, listening to Snafu try to drum up some drama.
Exactly.
It's not drama, dude. You'll tune in listening to Jack talk about Margo being in his life for years and stalking him. I know you want to hear it.
No,
I know you won't tune in. You can call it drama all you want, but most of you fucktards are going to tune in and listen to it. Keep talking your shit, but I know half you guys are going to listen to Jack's version of Margo talking to him.
His channel,
so you guys can talk shit all you want, but you guys will be watching it.
I really don't watch. So
yeah, it's quite boring stuff.
Yeah, come here until the interview goes down. Then you're going to see David Wayne wanting to say his piece about it.
David, you and I had been on several panels together. I know that we agree on about everything. It's great. I think that we're of like
right. And David Wayne has showed his cupcake optics, so good for you guys agreeing. Cupcake
I said brownie.
Good for you.
Brownie.
Okay, brownie. It is brownies.
Yeah, brownie points. Remember the old school stuff? Yeah, brownie points.
No, David Wayne, you don't think Jack has told us for years this woman's been in his life for real life. He told us about her hiring security guards being at his house. He told like the union workers, we proved that. But when I find out it's really an obsession of Jack, of these people, it's real talk. Jack's going to share his side of the story.
I don't know.
And you guys should hear it.
What is that noise? Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Weird.
Agreed.
It's like the sound like.
All right, OTW. I'm going to leave, and Paul and Bexx, let's let Margo and David and Max help OTW today run the whole show. Hoping you don't fall asleep, buddy, because I'll still get you. I got your back, even if you fall asleep. But let's let these guys handle shit. I'm out.
Bye.
That's where we need that.
So do you guys think that Galen Maxwell's gonna go free?
If she does, she won't live too long.
You think
I'm
someone's going to
surprised.
take her out?
I'm surprised the prison she is hadn't flattened.
I'll agree
Because
with that.
the prison that she's in holds 3 or 4 other people that know of Hillary's filthy ways. It's kind of ironic. The list. She's in the same prison as Diddy. There's a bunch of them in that same facility. I figured it would be leveled by now, but
Right. I don't think that they can kill her and get away with it yet. That's why, yeah, I think that she will get out. Um, and she'll
start to
someone
write
is
a book.
someone's going to
Who
have to
who are we
hide her
talking
really.
about now?
Uh,
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Galen Maxwell or Ghislaine
Okay,
Maxwell.
and what's that? What's her story? And because I don't know who we're talking about.
She was with Epstein.
She
She
was
She's
was
also
the
Epstein's
a Mossad agent,
girlfriend for
mistress.
a long
daughter
time.
of a Mossad agent.
Yeah,
They were,
she made sure that he had all the young girls that he wanted for a
they
long, long
referred to
time.
her as the mistress. It was his mistress is the term they used.
So when they arrested her, when they arrested him, she wouldn't say anything. She
She
wouldn't
didn't
throw him
have
under the
time
bus.
to. She didn't have time to because that's when that situation happened where everybody had to stay in their home.
Oh,
Oh
The
yeah.
that
around the same time Epstein started getting his flack, that specific situation was growing over in China at that one place that you apparently can't say on YouTube.
I
And
think that
then it
that thing, you know what that was, right? That was probably the thing they had to
experimental
do.
phase. The
No,
experimental
but
phase.
they had to. It probably, yeah, but I think that that was planned out for later on, right? I don't think. I think they preempted it because of the Epstein thing. You
They
understand?
got it ready.
They
Hmm.
needed to fucking because there were too many names on that list, and it would have fucking caused one hell of a shit show. So they had to distract everybody's attention to something else, and I
Hmm.
believe that was the
Yes,
best
sir.
way. And
Yes, sir.
well, so now Galen's talking. Um,
She'll
they they say she's talking.
Yeah, but what did she
And
say?
she's got 17 more years in prison and she wants out. So I think you're right though. I think she'll be dead or they'll say she's
before she
dead.
can she'll start a book. She'll claim she's going to write a book, and then it'll be over.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens first, death or she gets out of prison.
or
Mhm.
just yeah, death or dishonor,
Yep.
I don't know if they follow the same path. There's going to be some disaster or something immediately following.
or before.
Yeah, I think before would probably be it because they want to save her.
I don't have it on hand right now, but the list of people that are in that same prison that would know of Hillary's funk, uh, it's 4 or 5 that I remember, and I'd say Diddy's probably had time with her, but that's the whole industry. Like the entertainment industry is one big gesture for the king.
David Wayne, did you ever read George Stephanopoulos' book about the Clintons back in, this is probably 1995, 96, 97?
Um, I didn't, but I was hyper focused more on Hillary specifically.
Right. It's an
Um,
interesting book. He doesn't expose her a lot, but he discusses her disposition and
she
how
was
she
a
treated
multi
him, and he almost took himself out because of the way that he was treated by her.
Hmm.
she was a multitasker and bragged about it. Everyone that was around her that helped her said they could not keep up with her. She would
She was
stay
all
up
with
all
what
night
she was
some
on.
nights.
She was on a
Uh,
lot of drugs, apparently.
it's kind of
That would
wild.
make sense. Well, and
Mul-
that's what he spoke with. It would probably be a boring read now because it's really old, but I found it interesting at the time. very revealing.
The multitasker part really does kind of just make, it drives it home. She's more powerful as not a president than as a president. I think Obama, Biden, all of those they're all her lapdog. And baby Bush showed her how they could attack their own country and get away with it, pretty much. That's when she, after that big event that we can't speak about it on YouTube for some reason. Like, what happened to awareness, by the way? Let's look at all these words they don't want us to say and stuff. And then think back 10 years ago when they spoke about autism and how awareness, we need to talk about these things so everybody knows. And now look at the words that are pretty much on the hit list, YouTube's hit list. If you say this stuff or talk about this stuff, you're going down.
Okay,
Kinda
so
wild.
say they kill her. Do you believe she's dead? Do you think Epstein's dead?
I don't.
No,
I don't.
Of course not.
I've Googled.
Come on, man. How many
satellite.
freaking like Mission Impossible movies and all kinds of other shit show fucking kind of movies like that fucking show you that they're able to fucking just take you and
They
you
shot a
can
president in
disappear.
the year and people believe
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Have
you'd
you
be living
ever-
somewhere
have you
on
ever,
some fucking island, and that no one will ever meet you, see you, greet you, or fucking text you because you don't. You're gone. You're just like your
Google
identity
Maps.
is complete. Yeah.
Oh, Little St. James, that's
I've-
way down on the end of the fucking archipelago.
Google
there.
Map it. Google
Yeah.
Map it.
Well, have you
It's still taken care of. It's still clean and still.
Yeah.
The only
It's
thing
still
that I
got a
saw
huge
was
data center on there.
the boat trailers looked like they had weeds growing up around them, but they was definitely empty,
Yeah.
which means the boats were in the water.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't think it's that hard to hide anyone either. I worked in the medical field a long, long time ago, and the Speaker of the House at the time came in to get his flu shot under a different name. And I even said, you look just like the Speaker of the House. And he kind of giggled at me and walked away. And I just happened to be in the same restaurant with him that night. And then he was who he actually was. I don't think it's that hard to hide for a couple of years and then come back and just say you're not that person. Enough people, there's enough people in this world that look like one another that if you fool enough people, you're going to be okay.
Do you remember when Jim Carrey went up to those awards? He was dressed out and decked out like a hippie and didn't nobody know who he was. And then when they called Jim Carrey to the stage, he go, "What's up?" He put the whole skit on. That's when everybody realized who he was. Jim Carrey walked around a huge group of his own peers, and they didn't even know it was him until he was called to stage.
Exactly, to my point.
Yeah.
Great example. Great example.
Epstein's bank accounts are still active too, so that's kind of another telling story there.
Mm-hmm. Frustrating, really.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably got a little bit of a new face. They probably gave him some prosthetics or something, some upgrades, and then shipped him on his way. He's got billions of dollars. So
The best advice my father ever gave me was don't believe what you see on TV.
yep, they're liars. It's Mockingbird Media, no matter what it is, whether it's a TV show, a commercial, or
Exactly. This whole realm is the Hunger Games, and the elites are all just laughing at us and having fun with us and just like playing with us like as if we were fucking toys. And that's just the way that is going to play itself out till people rise to a certain level of I'm not going to have it anymore, right?
I agree with that. And I think, as responsible citizens, I think we only believe what we know to be to absolute truth. And then otherwise we say, I don't know.
yeah.
And if we don't know for sure, we can probably assume that it's, like I said, we don't know. We don't, like Epstein, 90% probability that the dude's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. He's lost.
Actually, there's a way to know, because you might not know, because consciously you're not asking yourselves those questions, but your subconscious knows. You understand? Because they put everything out in symbolism and they communicate directly with your subconscious mind, so it doesn't ask itself questions and then start putting the puzzle pieces together for you. Then that would wake you up, because then your conscious mind would see some inconsistencies. But that's not going to happen, because they operate. This is why they say we put the truth in plain sight, is because they put it all in subconscious symbolism. They communicate directly with your subconscious mind. That way you're not aware of what the hell is actually going on.
I remember doing a project on subliminal messaging. God, this is back, a long time ago. And they would even do that in ice cubes on advertisements. They'd have hidden messages on ice cubes when they showed advertisements. And, and that was factual. And that obviously hasn't ended. It's multiplied.
Right. So, do you see any symbolism right now on my broadcast? Because I use a lot of it, but I bring in different intention to it, because I bring more or less awareness to it. And usually people that'll see this, like I guess Max or others, they see these things. They probably, it's because I'm sending out a message saying, okay, I'm present and aware of this particular language. So if you have something to say about it, I'm open and willing to talk about it, because I'm aware of it. But not a lot of people mention it. But there's a lot of symbolism that I put on my broadcast.
My favorite
like
is
right
the eye
now,
in the background.
There's the eye. That's one. It's a color scheme as well: red, blue, and yellow. Okay. Then you have my logo, which has the cube in it. The Mercedes symbol, which is the cube, the Saturn cube, the black cube. Then you have and at the top right of the corner is also the hexagon, which is also a cube. It's the same thing. If you'd overlap the symbol that you have on my avatar right now over onto the symbol of the up at the top right of the screen, you'll see that it'll form a cube.
Yeah. Three-legged man. It's the three-legged symbol too. Yeah. I like that one better.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all there. It's like I figured some people are aware of it, some are not, and those are the type of symbols that are being used on you, but you're not aware of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't know this, but I've been trying to fucking scream this off the top of my lungs for the past 3 years.
Well, I was just going to ask you, how do you combat that? But I think you just answered that question by saying, exposing the fact that be mindful and recognize that everything that's going on has more than one meaning, right?
Exactly. It's multi-layered. The matrix is multi-leveled. And it doesn't mean that the symbols necessarily mean something. It means something to the people who are using them. It's the intent behind the symbol that's more important than what the symbol translates to. So you can never really know what the symbol is actually saying, but if you recognize it in your conscious mind, you know that it's being used to hypnotize you through your subconscious mind. So then it won't happen. So you're kind of like become immune to it. It doesn't have its effects on you.
Desensitized.
Not desensitized, because if you were desensitized, that's what you are. Right now, by not being aware of all of that symbolism that surrounds you and that's being used on you, you're desensitized. You're not. Right. You're not conscious and aware. There's a difference. It's actually being sensitized to it.
Okay.
A lot of those the news media outlets have an eye reference. You see, like CBS is probably the easiest one to tell.
Right.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of them that use the 33 in their logos.
Yeah, there's the triangle I put in the background. Some of them.
Okay, it's like that. You have. Oh yeah, here's those are good. Let me add that to the stage.
These are all businesses that have the swirly triangle in their logo.
Right, and
Isn't
that's
that wonderful?
kind of the combination of this masculine and Fibonacci sequence, and also kind of like the zigzag symbolism. It's all related, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like strangely correlated to pagan symbolism as well.
Huh.
Right, the spiral is the spiral of life in pagan symbolism, and it's also the Fibonacci sequence, right? So it's embedded into different things, in the whole of our reality. We also have it in the Google logo. Google logo has the same spiral.
Yeah.
What is the logo with the triangle and with the eye right in the center of it? I forget. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the New World Order.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Um,
the all-seeing eye. Yeah.
Yes.
The all-seeing eye, yes. So this is all ancient knowledge, all right? All of these symbols are all ancient knowledge that they've hidden because I believe that we used to communicate differently, that we didn't used to use words. We used to have a higher form of communication. But that was lost, man, or it's like it's probably still used and now it's used against us.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Modern interpretations of the swirly triangle is pedophiles, but pedo doo-doos. Yeah. So a lot of companies use symbols
Let's
to
just say some may say that it's been
communicate with
associated
each
to the pedophile
yeah. It's
ring.
not always, but yeah, it can be.
This is all Saturnism and sun worship. Like there are different factions out there. It's not. It's just like in the in that series Divergence, where they would separate people by their abilities and stuff like that. Well, yeah, but there's these factions that are there's the Druids, there's the sun worshippers. The Druids are Earth worshippers. Then there you have the Saturn worshippers, right? Worship the black cube of Saturn.
And solar worshippers, Jupiterians.
The Jupiterians. All of those factions are the actual higher. Like that's what's running this place. We don't know them, right? And they all operate in the private. They all operate in anonymity, like Fight Club, like in the Fight Club. No one talks about Fight Club.
It's the number one rule.
Have you guys heard of the Blavatsky's theory on the three suns? How we started off with Jupiter and Saturn's as our first sun, and then Jupiter came, and now we have the sun now,
Which
our
is
new sun.
which
haven't-
is actually Zeus.
Yeah,
Zeus is the son that we have now, which is Jesus.
this was all written in mythology, Greek mythology, and others.
Right. Because he took down Zeus took down Kronos.
Yeah,
Kronos was who? Saturn. Father Time, Saturn, Kronos. Get it?
Yep.
So he took out Saturn. That's the story of the, Lucifer and all that stuff. They, falling from the heavens, right, with his army or the third of the angels and all that stuff, which is probably debris. I don't know.
Okay, I have a question. OTW, what led you to study this and why?
All right. So something happened at a certain point when I reached 40 years old. I
Okay.
had some sort of awakening. I don't know what it actually really was, but it was fucked up. And starting from
Real.
there, I started being more aware of everything around me, like as if the veil was lifted. Is the best way I can put it when it comes to scripture. The veil was lifted, and then from that point on, I could see the truth. Like I was not covered with a veil of lies anymore. Everything was lifted. It was gone. I could just literally see everything for what it really was. So that kind of opened up my eyes to everything that's being said. So then I started reading the Bible because I was a big freaking Bible thumper, God following, Jesus lover. I was all of that. Like all of the Christians that are like that today, I was that. You get it? But what happened was I was revealed the truth. And the scripture afterwards didn't translate like it used to when I was reading it. I could see something through it. I could literally perceive another story behind it.
Layers.
So then I started researching the words and stuff and Greek and translations. And I did like so much research that I never even did that much research when I was in school.
Right.
Because I was so passionate by trying to understand what happened to me.
Right.
Because I was just some fucking loser, failure, bozo, slave, fucking doing everything that everybody else was doing and not realizing that I was the actual architect of my whole freaking reality and that I was given the power of God, but I just squander it. Like a dummy, because I have no, I'm like in the eyes of a God, I'm still a child.
But you're not blind anymore.
But now I'm more mature, I guess. So I think it goes how much. It doesn't depend on your age. I think it depends on, are you ready or not? Are you there yet? Are you willing to sacrifice who and what you think you are to have the truth revealed about who and what you really are, and what you're actually meant to do here, right?
Yes.
Discernment and opening up to discernment.
Who do I hear arguing right now? It's like somebody's watching some other. Is there another panel going on where they're arguing?
It's not me.
Not me.
Maybe.
I can hear something in the background.
I can't too.
That being said, it's cooling down a little bit. I'm going to take my dog for a walk. And thank you, guys. It's been very enjoyable hanging out with you. OTW, thank you for all the insight. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah, peace, Margot. Have a good time.
Bye.
Take it easy. See you.
Yeah, and see, Arctic Wolf says, I do not have the power of God. No, that power is not just, given to just one person. Everybody has that, man. Everybody has that ability. Everybody has the opportunity to connect itself with the higher functioning parameters that are available to you, and where you actually have the ability to create your reality. That's the thing. Is like this whole place is it's a whole magical freaking place. Well, I might be wrong, Arctic, but I mean, I nobody has proven me different so far. It's like I haven't seen anything that's.
You do not have
able
the power of God. I don't think he said he was God there, Arctic Timberwolf.
No, I said I was literally. We were all given the power of God, but we literally squander it. That's what I was trying to imply.
Yeah.
I might have said I was given the power of God, but
Maybe.
It was kind of a generalization.
Yeah.
Because it was my own personal experience, but that's what I've realized in the whole process.
Yeah,
is that you are the literal master of your fate in every given situation.
Yep. I've healed just from being stubborn and saying, I'm not going to be sick today. I'm not going to be sick today. And guess what? I wasn't sick.
Yep.
I'm stubborn and I say I never fall sick. And I guess what? I'm never sick.
It's been a while.
I literally broke my ankle, like I think a little bit over a month ago.
Oh
And
no.
I was 48 hours later, I was walking on it like I never broke it.
He
Yeah.
wheeled it
That
away.
was wild. Yeah, and I was looking it up on freaking out. It was saying like from 3 to 6 weeks of healing, and before you can start walking again and shit. I was freaking out. I said, "No way, that's not happening."
Not to me.
You're gonna heal tonight.
Yeah, I was like, "This is gonna be healed in a couple of days, and I'll be up on my feet again." And right after I said that, a couple of days later, I'm back on my feet doing what I got to do.
I ain't got time to bleed. Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, I hear us playing in the background. Hold on a second. It might be me.
Oh, that could be
No,
me.
it's not me. Okay.
That is me. Okay, yeah, I have my headphones close to the mic. That's why
Aha! I knew it. There's
That's
something
what
up.
I have to mute. it.
That is not true, OTW. What are you saying? I'm talking about manifestation. That you pretty much manifest everything that you've ever, thought that was really going to happen to you. It's like, especially in the negative aspect, right? Because usually I think it's a lot more easy to go through the emotion when it's a negative emotion, and it's harder to create a positive emotion to have a positive outcome. So hence they put that truth out. Yeah, but they put that truth out in the movies like Monster Inc.
Yeah.
Remember Monster Inc. That Pixar freaking movie with the cartoon movies.
Never saw it, but I get the premise of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they would
Really
accumulate. They would scare children. There was these monsters that scared children at bedtime, and then they would accumulate the fear in kind of like recipients or whatever, like little fucking bottles. But they would operate in that manner for so long that they never realized that they were actually created to make children laugh, okay, and not scare them. But they kind of they turned it into the opposite, that the one that was able to scare the children the most was and fill up the container was like the hot shot, right?
Yeah.
But it was always negative energy. And one of the monsters ended up making one of the children laugh, and it kind of turned into green energy, and the container nearly exploded because there was so much laughter, and it wasn't able to contain all of the energy. So this is what I'm saying. That's another kind of sneak peek into how manifestation works.
Yep. You can manifest paradise around you.
Exactly.
That's what I try to do. I can't do it for the rest of the world.
It's multi-layered, Goblin. It doesn't just. It might say that to you, but there's multiple layers, and it's very spiritual in my opinion.
Monsters Inc., Shrek, they implement all of this stuff in these kids' movies.
Yes.
The
truth in plain sight.
Yeah, it's wild.
Dude, there is copious amounts of truth in movies and shit like that, man, and TV series and children's movies and cartoons and shit. It's mind blowing. It's like I've recognized so many different patterns now that when I watch a movie, that's the only thing I'm watching for. I have a hard time following the script. And sometimes I get,
oh my God, video games are packed with them.
But then when sometimes it's like as if they play the game where if they're not putting it on screen, they're going to put it in the script.
Layers,
numbers.
donkey.
They'll say numbers that they'll repeat either 33 or 1212 or 9. It's 9/11 or the 9 month of the 11th year, whatever. They always say shit in the script that relates to a bunch of things, and it's like, wow, I can't believe they said that. But the normal human being would just like take that as they wouldn't notice.
Your subconscious notices.
Yes, it just points. It's like it stands out like a sore thumb.
Like
It
before
goes.
we went to war with Russia, they were putting orange and yellow, orange and blue everywhere on all the signs, on the bus signs, advertisements everywhere. They put those colors so that when we were
Yeah.
told to put the colors on our, Twitter account or whatever, everybody did it.
Dude, Max, when they were doing the Ukraine thing,
Yeah.
blue and yellow was all over the fucking place, bro.
Yep.
In movies, in fucking clothing. Even Trump would wear a blue suit with a yellow tie. I mean, come on.
We
How,
have.
how
There's
they laugh at us.
An elderly fellow that goes to our square like once or twice a month with a flag that is supposed to be from Ukraine. I've never talked to him, but he waves both flags, the American flag and the Ukraine flag.
Hmm.
They're random. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows who he is.
Well, you guys are supporting Ukraine, so is my country. So
But basically, what they're telling you is Ukraine belongs to them.
yeah,
Yeah, they're.
You understand? It's a weird way of communicating because I believe that this particular language, they might put it out there for our subconscious mind, but I also think that they embed other things inside of it, like a code for other elites, for other people that they don't want to communicate through telephones and technology, but they'll have it written in a script and have it put in the background in the movie on a certain wall, and they're going to know when that particular object or thing or whatever is on that wall or that message, they're going to know it, and they're going to know, and they're going to understand what that means. And I believe that's how they communicate when it comes to the stock market and all of that stuff.
Rockin' Kitty, what you doing?
You know, my father always used to tell me, Patrick, you're too smart for your own good. I never knew that meant that I was just going to keep getting in trouble.
How's the game coming along, OTW?
Well, I kind of like talked about it a bit yesterday. Haven't put any time into it for a couple of days now because I've been really busy.
Yeah.
But but it's coming along, man. It's getting there. We're about to, hopefully we'll be launching soon.
That's awesome.
And rocking out.
He's back, Mr. Whiskers. He was the star of the show yesterday.
He was.
It's like, was he on screen, man? The numbers were up high, man. It was crazy.
You got to clip him drumming to your music there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good clip.
You got to let me claim those Arctic mountains, OTW. Yeah, you have a channel, Arctic. That's true. You have to come on up, dude. Come on up, and we'll open up the map, and you'll choose your spot. Where is it? Yeah, here it is.
Thinking of getting him a kitty cam collar.
So that means you film everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I can start making a
some of
channel
that
on it.
footage. Some of that footage is amazing, man. Watching them run through and meeting all the other cats in town. Their little cues, like their little communication noises that they make.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I'm pretty
well
sure
it's
cats
involved.
want to take over the world, and
They do.
and I think humans are their food,
Mhm.
because I'm pretty sure they want to eat us.
Well,
And
they
it's
need
all a
some-
big master plan to take over the world and use us as
It's
their
like the
next
New
food
World
source.
Order, but we're going to be in slave farms doing tummy rubs. You're just going to be doing tummy rubs all day long.
And once you don't do a tummy rub, you're going
Oh.
through the grinder.
You're done. Your cat
Yeah.
food.
Your
Yeah.
cat
Meow
food.
food.
But yeah, he's let out a few of his plans to take over the world.
I always had a weird relationship with cats. They didn't like me, and I didn't like them. And I caught a possum about 3 years ago, a little baby possum, and I wanted to raise it with a cat to like, so its mannerisms would, they'd share. And ever since that first cat, it's like they all love me now. So
Shout
maybe
out
I'll
to
have it.
Cynthia. Sorry, bro. Shout out to Cynthia for her membership.
Built by the real, made for the few. Gave when it counted. I ride for you. No, ain't no show without the flame you bring. This is your house, I just run the stream.
Yeah, shout out to What's Up, Cynthia. You were saying, David?
Both the possums and the cat.
Yeah, me like cat now, cat like me. So I'll be all right in the cat apocalypse.
So did the cats end up behaving like a possum, or did the possum start
The
behaving like a cat?
The possum was playing like a cat. It was wild.
Huh.
Cool.
He'd stay
Yeah,
right
that's
next
cool.
to my. Yeah, we'd go outside. He'd stay right next to my leg. Try to climb my leg at times, which felt weird. So I was like, "Get off of me." Are we gonna see? Come on, Arctic Timberwolf. Has he popped in?
I don't know. I'm waiting for him to
It's
show up.
strong
Hey,
words in
NPC's
chat
in the
there.
house. Shout out to NPC, the game channel
Yeah.
member.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's
NPC,
coming. He's
Mike.
coming.
You.
It's the other way around, Arctic. It's exclamation mark link, not link exclamation mark.
Close.
It was close though. That was very close. Not bad. There you go. That's how you do it. No, that was an I. Planet X Watcher, you fucked it up too. There it is. All right, so let me
Hi,
share a
crew.
screen. Share screen. Bring up the map. Let me see. Projects.
So what I need a producer and a bunch of webcams so that I can produce the cat show.
You could build your own narrative, man, and make a movie. Give them all voices and dialogue.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
first
Go
thought
with
when I was
AI,
seeing
right?
that
Make an
footage.
AI movie.
Hey,
Welcome, Arctic Timberwolf.
hey, how's it going?
Hi, Arctic.
Oh,
Doing good,
Lord.
doing good.
I think this is my first time on your panel too.
I think it is.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
What's up?
So,
yeah, super cool.
you want a spot in the northern continent? You said.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm Arctic, so the Arctic
right
being in the
here?
north, right?
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I
Yeah.
can't hardly
So-
see that.
How about that spot right there? Hold on, let me zoom in. You said you wanted a mountainous range.
Yeah, don't give me no like ghetto, man. I want prime real estate.
Look at the mountains are upside down. Is that the southern region?
Yeah, all the
Well-
mountains are upside down.
Yeah, that's normal.
What do you mean that's normal? That ain't normal.
Yeah, because
It's
I
the new
flipped the
normal.
map around. I to create 4 maps. So I used the same map, but I just flipped it. I flipped it and flipped it.
Oh,
A really big mountainous area there looks pretty good.
We can still flip this.
Where, right there to the left,
Yeah.
kind of
Got the
that one that has that southern pointing peninsula.
guess that's on the South Pole of the
Kind
North.
of shaped like an arrow right there.
It's because of the altitude you get so much snow, right?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Grandson's calling. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
The previous residents probably left quite a bit of that white stuff laying around.
Who was there before?
The powdered dusty.
Oh, really? He wasn't
Yeah.
there. What happened to him?
You're receiving dividends. He wanted no
Wow.
part of it, and he rounded everything up and left the whole map.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I wondered that if the Dusty had anything to do with cocaine.
So I'm going to be getting abandoned property.
The powder and dusty kind of sounds like it might, but I'm not going to say.
Well, yeah, if it's a body part, that's terrible.
Oh, yeah. We got a new member. Venus Cunt Cake. That's funny.
That's
All right. Shout out to Venus Cunt Cake.
Made for the few. You gave when it counted. I ride for you. No, ain't no show without the flame you bring. This is your house. I just run the stream.
All right. So let me just flip this.
Sorry to hear that, R-Pole.
There we go. Here we go. So I just
Oh,
have to.
shit, no, it looks
move
all
that
different.
over.
There it is, top left.
There.
Yeah.
That was the biggest mountainous range. That's why I offered you this one. This is what you wanted.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
All right. So all I have to do is take this, make a double of that, bring that over here. Okay. Arctic timber. There we go. So I'll just drop that down here so we see it. We'll come up with a name for it. Just call it Arctic Timber Wolf for now. And
Yeah, that's fine.
hold on a second. I need to create the divide.
Wasn't your other map colored or something? It looked like a old
It's got
parchment.
different colors. There's probably some satanic, meanings behind that.
Symbolism.
Color coding.
No, actually, there wasn't. I didn't think of
I
any
know.
color coding. But that was a good idea. Maybe I should have thought of that. But there
Yeah.
is like the northern continent is gray. The southern is kind of like orangish, kind of like burnt by the sun because it's very hot there.
It is satanic for sure.
Eastern continent is very green, and the western is more or less like kind of more desert-like than here. But this is like burnt. This is not burnt. I don't know.
Sienna.
I didn't think about the
wait,
colors.
so you got different continents.
Maybe a color.
Those are all different continents now?
Yeah, we have
Wow.
4 continents.
I didn't realize that. I thought there was just one continent. Thought you were
Yeah,
doing a Pangea thing at first.
Well, it wasn't enough room for all the broadcasters and panel walkers and shit. So I figured, I'd create more land. I didn't have a choice really. Then we got Freedom Grower who took Verdantia over here. We got Max Vision has Mirolia right over here. Then we have in the southern continent Orthodox guy has Ortho Island over here. So yeah. Venus Concate.
That's good.
I wonder who came up with that sock account.
That one's been around for a while. I've seen that one for a while.
So you can build on that land now. You can buy, put fucking.
Igloos.
Well, no, I mean you could put like I don't know.
Should be an option, you know.
If you want to put igloos, you can put igloos. I'm just like it's your
You
choice.
can have like
but
igloos, yurts, you know.
you've got Wizard that bought like all kinds of shit. You got like a courthouse and a gym and a jail, and he's got all kinds of shit. He's got soldiers.
So yeah, Cynthia and him bought soldiers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can invade each other's land and stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be epic. When we start this game, it's going to be freaking wild, man. I can't wait to see how people are going to
You wanna roll the
maneuver
dice
on
on
the map.
something? OTW to give him an idea what it. You want to roll the dice on like the wildling going up to his new territory and trying to take over or something crazy, or trying to steal an apple. It's just you want to just do that.
How about
gonna go up-
Vastator the Destroyer trying to cross the border?
Yes.
From that you've traveled all the way over to the northern continent, and now you're trying to reach the Arctic timberlands.
I will cross your land with no friction whatsoever.
So then we roll the dice on that one. Let me get the dice going here.
That's a good name for it, actually. OTW, what you just said, the Arctic Timberlands. That's kind of a good
You like that?
name. Yeah, I like that.
I either
right
cross
away.
successfully.
Yeah,
I
you
can
came up
cross
with
it
that name. I like it.
successfully, or I get attacked by one of his polar bears.
All right, updated.
Yeah.
Arctic Timberland. There we go. Now,
that's
let's
a
get
cool
the
story,
dice.
man.
Hold on a second. I have to get rid of that one. Bring up the 20.
Watch out, this
So let me bring the dice up on screen. Hold on a second.
check this out. Arctic Timberwolf. It's
See if
pretty
you can
cool.
get by the bears.
Yeah.
I can either cross successfully or I get run back off by the bears. The polar bear.
All right, so here's the dice. So he's going to want to cross over into the Arctic timberlands. So let's see if the universe agrees with him. So 10 and up, he succeeds. 11 and up, he succeeds. 10 and down, he does not succeed.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hard
Oh,
20,
shit.
man. Bam! He fucking crossed over the borders without he fucking nearly just walked like it was a
you,
walk in the park, you know.
Every polar bear that you came across.
I
easy.
took one of those polar bears and made a
Yeah.
jacket out of it.
Yeah, you got polar bear meat for the next year. Better give them some XP for that.
That's the door, the destroyer, destructor.
That's at least like 100 XP points.
So now the premise would be, or like the ball would be in your court, Arctic. So it's like you're able to respond, say, "Also, I'm going to send my soldiers there or something," and then we roll the dice, right? And then we see what happens, and go so on and so forth. So this is kind of like a role playing game where we do it on the fly, right?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
We use our imagination.
You gonna make an example out of me?
So, all right. Like, what do I have right now to utilize?
You've got yourself.
you don't have you have yourself right now. That's pretty much, and the land that you own. That's pretty much all
I
you
can
got.
like throw snowballs at him or something.
Yeah. So I don't know. You could challenge. You could challenge him. You say, I'll show up and defend my land, and I challenge Vastador to a duel.
There are abilities, so maybe he can form like ice crystals, like swords and shit.
I use magic.
You could put on his character sheet that he has, so many polar bear pelts and meat, and then he could use that for trading.
Oh yeah, and also, well, since he's Arctic Timberwolf, we can also have his own flock of wolves.
Yeah, we can start this whole trading and barter system after you successfully.
So that would make sense. So then Arctic would send his pack of wolves to attack the Vastator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To make an example out of me, shoot you or Vastator.
Yeah. So let's try that. Okay. Let's roll the dice. All right. 11 and up. Your wolves chase away Vastator. Or only a couple of your wolves will come back.
Okay.
Right?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
I'm going to get slaughtered.
Is the dice on screen?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Good luck. Oh. Only a couple of your wolves came back, man. The universe is with Vastator. I don't know what's going on.
Should have played the defensive game.
I'm not doing so good.
You're gonna have to breed. You're gonna have to breed some new wolves, bro.
Yeah, they got your pelts.
He's got character design, everything. Arctic Timberwolf. My character looks like a beast.
Yeah, I have the. Hold on a second. I have to find the. I'm always looking for my own website, which is funny.
It's kind of cool. I don't have a website.
Oh, wow. That was cool. So here's the website. And I've started creating characters out of everybody. So, cool. So here it starts out with me, OTW, the realm of Outland. My power stone is the authority stone. Then we got Yolanda, has the stone of unity. Unslavia, which beholds two stones, the stone of wisdom and the stone of courage. We also have Freedom Grower, who has the stone of liberation. Mitch, the stone of intuition. 007 has the stone of truth. Rastafaria, the stone of harmony. Max Vision, the stone of replication. NPC the game has the stone of simulation.
The coolest one.
Dominic Tarsini has the stone of knowledge. Machine Lies does not own. Yes, he does. He has the stone of logic. Denizen has the stone of chaos. Bexx has the stone of compassion. Wizard has the stone of enigma. Moose has the stone of fortitude. And then we have the wildlings. Snafu Snaps, the leader. Illumitami. Imperius. Cage. A.k.a. Cage Reality. And Vastator the Destroyer. Who just took out your wolves and invaded your land, Arctic.
Look at that beast.
Yeah. Well, here's the lore. Vastator was once a warlord whose hunger for power led to the fall of an entire kingdom. So,
you didn't tell me that at first.
He's badass, wildling. Then we got the Jesters of the Court, Snowfire, King Stephen, Mr. Pie. We have Lubas. Then we have Ambassador Tarek. And Emissary, What's Up, Cynthia. and then it stops there, and we have to add. We have a hell of a lot more to add. So
Wow.
welcome to the Concordium.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry about your dogs, Bubba.
Not dogs.
They're wolves, dude. Don't
Call them
insult the
dogs.
pack, man.
I meant to be condescending, but in a humorous manner.
Just say what you want to say. They were mutts. They were mutts.
That's a lot
Maybe
of work
next
setting up
time.
that website, though, OTW.
Yeah, the map, the website, the characters, the ideas, the whole freaking concept. Yeah, there was a lot of work put into that.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing it all by scratch.
Yeah, literally.
Well,
Yeah, I might even write a book.
let's not get too ambitious here, though, OTW.
Oh,
I
why
mean, I could
not,
see
man? Why
a
not go
whole
all the
video
way?
game.
I'd see the whole
Yeah, I could
freaking
write you a book
saga
about
of 8 books. You know?
Oh, yeah. Slap them out. 8 books in AI, no problem.
Video game.
Oh yeah, video game applications, the whole shit shebang thing.
Plush toys, action figures.
Yeah, especially bobbleheads,
Yeah.
Movie, record label.
soundtracks, the whole
Yeah.
thing. Hey, I even have a Concordium theme song.
I don't think I've
where
heard
is
it.
Here it is.
The score.
The cat won't dance. Put enough beat.
So imagine that as an intro to this epic freaking AMC TV series that would like outdo Game of Thrones and freaking Walking Dead and all of that, right? Think about it, guys, how far the Concordium could actually go.
I was imagining that during a slow motion me fighting those wolves like in slow motion. You know what I'm saying?
Passing by each one, you know.
That's morbid.
Fading in and out.
Oh yeah, that scene probably would have been epic, dude. And it would be easy to write like a whole freaking saga of movies because we'd be playing them out, all the storylines.
The Song of Many Deaths. The Song of Many Deaths.
Because we would be playing them out all in real time, and all the then it would be super easy to script it and make it a movie.
True.
My imagination has gone way ahead of me now.
Just keep going. Keep going. You're probably going to get exhausted with it and frustrated. Then there might be times where there might be times where you need to set it down for a couple of weeks or maybe a month and then jump back on it.
Right.
You know, take a break from it. You know how we do with the internet in general.
Well, I'm picky, man. I've been even thinking of like redoing the whole website again, like starting over the website.
That's necessary.
It's like I don't like it. I think it could be better. I think it could be even more interactive. I think it sucks. So imagine.
Regardless, it is OTW's. So make sure it reflects what OTW would do. You know?
Right. You're right.
It's yours. So if you're like, you know what, scrap every bit of it or sell it. You could sell what you've got now for, you know, a flat price or royalties and start anew completely.
Well, the concept for me is still gold. It's just like it's the website itself, how I made it.
Like the layout and stuff.
It's corny for me. It's like I want it to be like a more interactive website. So now I'm thinking of going and buying a domain and getting the concordium.com, right?
Like,
So I'll actually have the real website, not some fucking Google shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that's it. So, but then you have to, you know, have like some sort of. I don't have any knowledge in building websites, right? So I'm really like starting from scratch, and I have to do it all myself because I don't know anybody who does websites, right? So I was like, I'm going to do it myself. That's all. Screw the world.
It's all HTML, so it's all just like how we used to build our MySpace pages and shit back in the day.
Yeah, but fuck, I even back in the day, I never even fucking played with it.
Oh, well. It's easy once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, that's another place that I'd just have to invest more time.
Yeah.
Which is like with everything I already have to do. Man, that was like I'm starting to understand why millionaires, you know, give jobs to people.
Right. Right.
So the problem here is like I'm not a millionaire yet, but I have a lot of work for people though.
I like how you said yet. I really like how you said yet.
Well, thank you. I try to see things in a positive perspective. All right, let me see. I'm getting. Hopefully, I'm receiving money. I don't know. Let me see. No PayPal.
Griftmaster back up here. The Griftmaster snap you snaps.
Right. Who's trying to? What was he trying to do earlier?
He was trying to milk Margot.
Oh yes, he was trying to milk Margot. He was trying to get her to give me money. It's like
I'll boop the cat's nose for $2. I'll boop that pink little nose.
you get like a you know.
Yeah, I'll do the boop on the nose.
But he's sleeping.
I know. So somebody has to pay for that because I won't disturb them unless.
Okay, $20 and Max will just like
$20.
$20 and Max will just like wake up the cat.
I'll boop his nose.
He'll boop his nose.
He's
Right there.
He's just laying there like nothing's happening.
He's all innocent, doing nothing to anybody, but I will boop his nose for $20.
All right. And for $40, I'll put the cat full screen for like 15 minutes.
Ooh.
If he stays there, that's dependent on him.
Make it do something cool.
Yeah,
like
$100 and I'll sell you the cat. You can...
Over your dead body.
Hey, you know, we got to find ways to grift out here.
Yeah. I think that's a good grift. A boop on the nose for $20. Look at how peaceful he is.
Or a boop on
He
the nose.
He has no idea. He's the most unsuspecting cat ever. Like
those whiskers, look how long those whiskers are.
Or $20 to not boop the cat. I bet you could get him to not quicker. Like in 5 minutes, he's gonna boop that cat into awareness.
All right, so $5 to pull on the ear's cat, the cat's ear on the ear's cat. Holy shit!
I don't know if I'll do that.
All right, $5, a little tug on the ear.
$100 not to. How much do you care for the kitty?
A $2 super chat for a paw shake. Come on, man. We're trying to monetize this cat here.
In 5 minutes, I'm going to pour honey over the cat. Unless somebody stops me.
Ooh, somebody stop me.
No. He'll be sticky for weeks.
Yeah, well, honey or molasses.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So
One thing.
let's give the people what they want. They want to see the cat here.
One thing, OTW, you should have, but not Arctic Timberwolf, but you should have everyone pay taxes on their property in the Concordium.
$2 to touch the whisker.
Gucci, Gucci, goo. Doesn't even flinch.
He is not.
He
He's
isn't.
not even of this realm, man. He's in cat land somewhere.
Absolutely carefree, unaware of the booping that lies in its future.
You know, that kind of makes me jealous, David. Look at him, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like no fucking worries, no care in the world. It's like I could just fucking sit here and sleep, and
He's laying on a down blanket.
on top of it all,
Yeah.
good God. I mean, I'm almost jealous of this cat.
That's why I came down, because I'm actually laying down now myself.
I mean, this cat seems to be so freaking well on. I want to be your cat, Max.
Right.
Holy chill.
He just orders. All he does all day is order my wife around and tell me to get him treats. When to
Wow,
pet
I
him
mean
and-
that's awesome. Hey, I'm sure I can do that.
And you saw last night, I am his workout
There he
buddy
is.
too.
Oh, he's putting up his paws, man. No.
Oh, he will go at you if you push him the right way.
Do you have his front claws?
Yeah, he's got all his claws.
That's good.
Didn't even wake up. If
It's
I
a
boop
per-
him on the nose,
Hey,
he will.
Max, it's a perfect time to let the theme song finish.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There we go.
There we go. What's up, Zebra?
Yeah, I know. You guys are trying, and I give you credit for that. Numbers are dropping, so I got to show up. You
All
ready
right,
for
let's
some
go.
content?
The cat,
OTW, let
you
me
had
know.
to show up because you couldn't believe the fact that the cat was bringing more numbers than you, man.
Dude, I'm fucking the one liking the cat. I'd rather watch the cat than this shit show. Right now.
Did anybody stop the booping?
Look, that's fucking entertainment, dude. Look at that shit. That cat is fucking going viral. That motherfucker has it, dude. Look at him. In fact, you guys post, share this on Facebook, Twitter. Let's make this motherfucker viral. That cat deserves to be viral.
Yeah, you're right. We should post this on Facebook. People, share this on Facebook.
Share.
Mr.
Twitter,
Whiskers
D-Live, YouTube.
live on OTW.
Shall I boop? I'm in position to boop.
All right, do
No,
we have a
quit fucking with him. He's
$20
trying
boop?
to sleep. You're fucking with them. That
Someone stop the
motherfucker
booping.
deserves his
Yeah.
sleep.
You know, $20 to stop me booping.
Look, yeah, $20 to stop him from fucking with the cat. That's a good.
Yeah, because now you guys don't want to
What
pay
happened
for
in
him to
3
boop,
minutes?
so he'll boop anyway. Now you have to stop him.
It's 3 minutes.
Dude, I'm on the cat
Booping
side
will
here.
happen.
Why are you guys fucking with that cat?
3 minutes. Let's go.
Start the
Stop
countdown
the
there.
booping.
All right, let me get a timer.
The booping must not go on.
Wake up, cat! They're about to fuck with you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fuck the cat up.
Wake up,
Oh,
cat!
He's
Wake
so
up!
trusting.
They're
He's
gonna
so
fuck with you, kitty.
He is so trusting. Oh man,
That motherfucker's out.
never gonna see it coming.
Vulnerable as hell, man.
Holy shit. Yes.
We must stop the booping.
This is worse than kick the cat. You're grifting the cat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, on top of fucking it up, right?
yeah. We're gonna fuck with his head. He's so fucking relaxed right now.
The
We should watch some
He-
really
he's-
funny
doesn't
content when you're
suspect
ready.
a thing.
OTW.
No. This is content, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tarek and Lena shitting on Venus. That was hilarious today. That was
Well,
fucking
where's the
funny.
footage?
Huh?
Where's the footage?
Oh, it's over on
It's on Tarek's
I don't know, Tarek, if he delete. I gotta see if we got it.
Last time I checked.
Let's get it. Zebra, bring the content.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to put us like this. I have to put
Is it
him
a side check?
here.
Here's the finger that I
And,
will use to do the booping.
There we go.
This
Okay.
finger will do the booping.
Flick his
Wait,
wizard.
Wait, that's a
3
kind
minute
of long
timer.
timer, dude. Dude, that poor cat, man.
All right, let's go. 3
Can
minutes.
we also do a donation to quit fucking with the cat?
$20 to save the cat from being awakened from a
Someone
rude.
save that fucking cat,
nose
dude.
booping.
Save the pussy. Come on.
Save the kitty cat from a rude awakening.
Yeah, that's fucked up. These
There will be
motherfuckers
no
are fucked with
booping.
the cat on a grift.
For 20
Shows you
bucks.
how grifty they are.
Say-
OTW
Hey,
has
we
no
learned
soul.
we learned from Flow State.
Oh, okay. He's on vacation right
We're
now.
holding
Flow
my cat
State told us to do this.
Yep.
Save
Max?
the pussy.
Yeah,
Save the
it's under his
pussy, y'all.
Save
Under
that
his
pussy.
advisement, yeah. Definitely.
Look at that motherfucker. He's in deep dreams too.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, you guys-
Pink
His
nose.
feet would be
You
kicking.
can't let this
motherfucker's
happen
dreaming.
to the poor kitty, man. Don't let Max wake him up.
Don't let it
him-
happen. $20, folks.
Come on,
Stop
guys.
the-
This finger
Don't let
Oh,
him boop
man.
the pussy.
right there.
I have
Right.
a feeling they
Don't
want to see
fuck-
this poor cat
Don't
get fucked
boop
with.
the pussy.
If you're an animal lover, you're gonna save the cat. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna call you out
Yeah.
in chat.
Why?
If you're an
you're-
animal
if-
lover, you're gonna save the chat. If
Yeah.
this
You
guys-
happens,
you-
all you guys are fucking
You guys
animal.
pull together,
fucking haters.
Everybody
Every one
Animal
of you.
haters. Yeah.
If that
on
cat
top
doesn't
of
get saved with $20,
if you don't
that
if you don't
whole
save this
chat,
cat,
Pedo
you're
Pogos, now the
Pedo
animal
Pogo.
haters
Yeah.
will be added
Go
to it.
strike team go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be yelling animal haters instead of pedo pogos here soon.
Fucking animal
Oh
haters.
yeah.
That cat doesn't
Hey,
get
I'll be
saved.
on
No,
board
that
with
means
you
you
100%, man.
Dude, if
Ah.
that cat does, that means all of your chat does not care about that cat's
You
sleep.
don't give a fuck about
All of
my-
your chat don't give a fuck
Poor
about that
Mr.
cat.
Whiskers, man. You guys are terrible.
Man, don't let
Come
this
on,
go
man.
down, folks.
Come on,
You guys
put
are all
the money
animal
together.
haters.
2 bucks a piece.
Wow. Wow.
Guys, come on. You have under 60
$2.
seconds
$2
to
will
save this
pause.
cat's sleep.
$2 will pause the timer. Come on,
He
somebody.
said,
Yeah, and
He
we'll
said
pause the
pause.
timer for 2 minutes for
he
$2.
said,
Come on, guys.
pause. Pun intended.
Oh my God, it's gonna happen.
You got a bunch of
That's right.
animal fucking
30
haters up in your
seconds.
chat. How do you feel about that, OTW? They don't
I'm,
want
I'm,
to.
I'm,
$20.
I'm mind blown.
Get
I
fucked
I
with
can't
you.
believe it's
That's
like,
a lie.
I might have to
Animal
start.
haters
I
up
might
in your
have to
shit.
start paying my talent, I guess, or something.
Dude, I can't believe you have this many animal haters. That none of them are going to save this cat.
No,
It's fucked
Worst
up,
of-
dude.
Hey,
So
15
fucked up.
seconds. Come on, where's the money?
It's going down the poor cat. They're all animal haters, dude. That's what's up.
okay, you're coming.
Oh, you
Oh,
poor
fuck,
kid.
oh, shit, he's It's like, what the hell?
You
Damn
are
it, man.
scumbag animal haters, every fucking one of you in
$100.
OTW chat. Animal
Wow.
fucking haters, dude.
You guys are
Poor cat. Look at that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Right, you know.
Now he's
I'm
gotta get
sorry,
comfortable. Now
Look
he's
at
Bunch of
gotta
now
get
he's-
animal hating
comfortable.
fucktards.
Now he's not even looking at the screen anymore.
No, dude, he just got
He's
fucked
pissed
with.
off,
And
man.
Steffi will take the blame.
the
for
cat
all
knows
this.
that you got a bunch of animal haters up in your shit.
you do it.
Dude, I can't be part of this. I'm pissed at you and your audience now. Fuck you, OTW. Bunch of animal hating fucktards up in here.
And-
The optical eye.
Wouldn't even save my cat.
Couldn't even spend $20, dude. Had to
To
fuck with
save
the cat.
Max's cat sleep, man. I mean, Jesus.
I know.
Even though it was a bit, right? I mean, so
No,
could've
you guys
supported
fucked with the cat. There was no bid about that. That cat was
Well, we had to-
scared.
Hey,
You
we had to
grifted that
prove
cat.
that we had to
now,
prove.
Now that cat, yeah, see, the cat knows you're
Oh, yeah.
fucking full of shit. Did you see how it looked?
Oh yeah, it knows now.
Yeah, it knows you're full
We'll
of
never
shit.
get by a booping now.
And now you're cupcaking with the cat because you fucked with the cat. Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
cat's smart.
I have to-
It
I
knows
have
you fucked with it,
I
Max.
gotta trick him.
You guys are fucking mean. Bunch of animal haters. Hey, Tarek, why don't
I'm
you
with
come on
Snafu
panel
on
and
this
tell us
one.
about you and Venus having a fallout and how LCJC and Venus blocked Venus, okay? You know how Venus was the one who started the fuck you snafu movement with Tarek? And they all got together today to do a fuck you snafu stream. And Lena, because Lena's lying on panels, going around doing her shit, Venus called her out. And oh my God, Tarek and Lena shit on Venus and the fireworks went down, bro. And I don't blame I actually went over to Venus and Hank's because Hank went live and was talking to Venus. And I actually they wouldn't let Venus up on panel. So while Lena was talking shit on her and Tarek, they would not let Venus have a say. It was hilarious, actually.
Huh.
Pretty funny optics. Oh, and TML just got kicked off of Jack Talcott's. That was pretty funny to watch.
What?
Who?
The machine lines.
What?
Yeah.
No
Jack kicked
way.
him off today.
You got to be shitting me, man.
No,
Jack
it was
is
pretty
fucking
funny, dude.
good. God.
You know
Okay,
I
we
don't shit. Real
Okay,
whistleblowers.
I gotta see
real
that.
journalists. Real fishers and men.
What do you say?
We have to see that.
007 Snafu Crew 101.
I have to see that, man.
Go over there. Jack
I mean-
kicked him off just about 20 minutes ago. And it was funny because TML was all pissed and do you want me to leave, Jack? I don't know why I'm fucking making you mad. And oh yeah, Jack fucking booted his bitch ass. He's like, yeah, you need to leave for today.
Wow.
He told TML you need to leave for today.
Oh
Does
my
Jack-
God. Guess
does
who's there
Jack-
now, though?
Does
Who?
Jack ever not kick
Breakfast
anybody off the
Taco and a
school?
couple other fucktards.
Yeah, Slow Slave.
Oh, that's new. Oh, State went. Oh, yeah.
There it is. Let's listen to this.
Rewind it to where TML got kicked off. That's the
Yeah,
funny
that's what I'm
part.
going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
he got mad at TML. And then if you look at the chat, TML's all butthurt in chat. It was kind of funny.
How come your player doesn't have a little window that pops up so you can scrub through it real quick?
I
Mac-
don't know.
Max, I'm going to make that cat viral, dude.
Because I think I have to pull it up or something. Or...
Wait, what's that cat's name?
Max.
The cat's name is Max?
Yep.
Aren't you an egotistical motherfucker naming your animal after yourself?
No, I named myself after my animal.
Whoa.
That's what
There
I
we
did too.
Let's check this out. This is when Machine Lies arrives.
Oh, Machine Lies gets booted. I don't know how long they went into their philosophical fuck shit.
Conversations, right?
You should at least rewind it
Oh,
like
okay.
2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
now
yeah.
your
I don't want to
window's
hear all
popping
the
up
plot,
there.
but the part where they get
Seeking
kicked out, that shit's funny.
God and the result, joy, Jesus. Into
By
a
the
little
way,
bit,
your
I-
welcome crew is monitoring the DX. Make sure you thumbs up and like OTW News.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I got it.
Numbers are
There
up,
we
by
go.
the way. You're welcome.
deals, and the reason I
I'm
bought
out.
this one was
That's all.
was
Peace.
because I was like, oh, this is going to be simple, right? I can just plug in and go, and it's mostly been that way so far. I appreciate technology most of the times, but it's whatever.
Ducks
Yeah, me too.
wild.
Welcome, Machine Lies. How are you, brother?
Yeah, sorry about that. That was my fault. I accidentally X'd out by accident there. While I was trying to X out a different window, and yeah, but blessings, brother Jack. Yeah,
No worries. Good to see you. Have you two crossed paths yet, Ducks?
yeah I don't think so.
So,
Yeah,
it,
blessings, peace be with you, Duck.
so it starts with a blessings, Jack, right?
Yeah,
It starts
and like
out-
I
it
said,
starts out
Ducky
well.
and TML get into decent, their conversation, and you notice when it's not about Jack, and he has no clue what the people are talking about because he's uneducated on it, he gets angry. But this
Yes,
was
I
hilarious
know.
because TML has been cucking to Jack for a long time, knowing it, and so we got to see TML experience Jack for a minute, and TML freaked out after he got booted, in chat. It's hilarious, actually.
Check it out. I can't.
Yeah, I
I
heard
can't wait.
politics and philosophy, so I was like, all right, let me go up here because I'm like, all right, it looks like an interesting conversation. But yeah, blessings.
Yeah, good to meet.
Yeah, the Machine Lies does he does regular streams and
Damn,
his,
even
his depth
TML
of
on the
philosophy,
snafu train using
it's,
opticals is his word.
my opinion, it is amazing. You don't have to go to a college and you can learn.
I appreciate that, brother Jack.
Man,
Cool. You got that cool background. It almost looks like someone's traveling at hyperspace, or it's like that sacred geometry thing that's going on. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, so
that
you guys,
big
unless
old
you have some other,
microphone he
you guys
uses
have
reminded
thoughts
me
on
of
these
like those
ideas,
microphones
joy,
kids
Jesus,
buy.
living with
You
joy,
know,
Jesus, and
OTW.
love. And it doesn't have to be the name Jesus either. The idea
it looks
is
like
living
mine.
with joy and love and maybe
Yeah,
spirit.
but you got yours on a stand and
Not
stuff.
entirely,
Like
but,
it's just it's funny how he holds
okay,
it.
so
holds it up.
here's like one sort of smaller,
He
sort
does
of smaller
it,
idea.
he does it
I'm
like
no,
a
I'm talking about
presentation.
TML
whatever.
microphone.
I know.
I'm cool with it. I'm old school Catholic, that kind of stuff. But what
He because I believe he does it like as if he was doing a presentation on a stage or something. So usually you're holding a mic or you have like a, like one of them microphones to your mouth thing or like a headset type of thing.
It looks like one of those kid
So-
toy microphones, or put batteries in it. A mobile microphone.
whatever. And so, when I think of joy and sort of living biblically as the Gospels taught us that, you can live this way, you can live in God's image. I think of like the spaces in between a little bit. I think it's great to carry the spark of joy
Jack
with you.
even goes
Maybe it's just
into how
that
he
stage in my
still
life,
is,
but it's also interesting that it's like, I
here
can have a
because
rough day.
Jesus
But if
put him
I
here and he's
enter that
doing
rough day,
Jesus,
if I
he
go
is
into that day
Jesus.
with sort of
He
this
kinda
sense of
doubled down
wonder,
by
a sense of
being
awe,
Jesus
a
in
sense
that
of like,
frame.
curiosity, to me, like those are also joy words, like, and that the sort of joyous part is that, I'm learning and living in a way that is consistent with the way that I want to be. Even if I don't feel that in the moment, it's not a point, it's a thing around it and stuff. But
Yes, I think I get it. You're pressing back. You can't always live with immediate joy and love, but even in the challenging times, though, if you face it with curiosity, that was the one that stood out to me. He said curiosity and a couple other things.
yeah, and I, just to me, joy might be a better word. Curiosity is also a good word. To me, Breakfast Taco. He did a big atheist stream yesterday called "Worship Without Wonder." So it was a cool event, or wonder without worship. And so I'm not going to judge someone for their spiritual beliefs at all. But if I have that wonder because of joy or because of curiosity or an opportunity to learn something or be a certain way, it's like I will without getting too out of control. I'll commit to living in the moment for that.
It's the key. I mean, I'm
should
sure
just
this is what
fast-forward it through this
the
bullshit.
great philosophers were really trying to get across
Hold on a
to
second,
us.
man.
Is live in the
Alright.
moment.
I
Be in
want to
peace.
see the build up,
Great
man.
idea, Jack.
I need to
Okay,
know
I get it.
how
And
it
this,
got
this
there.
idea of curiosity. I mean, I love logic, right? Because
This is
logic
what
follows
the
a
whole
pattern,
thing.
and as long as you follow the pattern, it makes sense.
This is like
And
the three
in my own path,
retarded
once I
think
started
tank.
finding
This is like the
curiosity and
foreplay and
gratitude,
Steph who wants to
those
jump
two
straight to the
things,
climax
if you
and
can
shit.
develop in yourself, if one can
Well,
develop in
yeah, dude,
themselves
that's the
a
point.
strong
The
practice of
climax,
curiosity and gratitude, the result is a life spent in awe.
That's also authenticity, like at its core. And so what you might be saying and what the audience might be seeing right now is what honesty looks like.
Beautiful. TML, what are your thoughts, brother?
Well, I like the idea that the sense of the gospel is about evaluating your own sense of knowledge, so that you are aware of your own ignorance, and that's actually what Socrates basically said too, is that that knowledge of our own ignorance, that's the greatest knowledge that we can have, because it's actually pertaining to the
What's
deepest
up with
type
these
of knowledge, which
dudes
is
wearing
knowledge of the self.
sunglasses
And
indoors
without
like
knowledge of the
Hank and
self, we can actually
TML?
proceed.
Is it probably because their eyes are dilated?
He says knowing, knowing
drugs and
ignorance,
shit?
is a good thing, right? But ignoring knowledge is a sickness, right? So as Socrates says in the Theaetetus, he says, basically,
David,
that
you
wisdom
should get
begins
some
with a sense of
sunglasses
wonder.
and just
So you
wear
have
them
to
for the
question your
whole
own,
stream. There you
sense
go.
of what you know. And I think Jesus says the
There you
same thing
go.
in the gospel, right? The fruits of knowledge are not value neutral. They come, the value of knowledge actually comes from outside of knowledge itself, from the sense of intrinsic goodness, right? So knowledge has to be measured, against the sense of intrinsic goodness, and so its fruits have to be measured as well.
And that's hard hitting. Just as an agnostic atheist kind of guy, the thing that sort of falls flat for me, from what you said, always or often, is it almost appeals to this like sort of divine command, or this idea that knowledge, and I don't know if this is what you
Goblin,
meant.
I certainly believe
GoFundMe.
believe in divine
Don't
command.
donate
I'm not
for
gonna,
his beer,
short you on
guys.
that. I'm very honest about
Yeah,
what
I
I
wasn't
think.
done finishing my point. I
Yeah,
wasn't done finishing my point, though, to be honest. And so, that's very strange, because I would believe that people in our audience, in Jack's audience, could say something very meaningful and almost kinetic, in the sense that it impacts the world in some way, about their knowledge that doesn't appeal to God.
Hey, you notice
or
Jack's
about their morality that doesn't
optics
appeal
of
to
getting
God.
a little
I can just
annoyed
say that, like,
while
look, I'm
listening
going
to these
Yeah,
videos.
I already see it.
And
Yeah.
so
Eyebrows
to me,
are
that's again
furrowing,
why
OTW.
fell flat, is because you're not believing in other people at all.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with what you're saying, and that was actually going to be an part of my statement,
His
because it was going to
fucking
be that
expressions
that the
and
sense of
his
wonder and
fucking
knowledge
head
itself, it doesn't
movements,
necessarily
dude.
have to pertain to the knowledge of God, but it's a sense of your own ignorance, right? So it's a sense of wonder about what type of knowledge can be attained, right?
Is this sorry, the machine lies, is this a quote? Who else says this? Can you be honest?
Says
Who else
About
says that? Yeah, about how you attain knowledge. If I misinterpreted that, but I thought you said I have to listen to someone else to hear about
Jack's
this. And
trying to
have other
insert
big
himself,
ideas.
but he
No, I
really
was
has
simply saying that you have to
nothing
evaluate
of value
your
to
own,
bring to this.
what you
This
don't
is
know as well as
hilarious.
what you know, so that if you don't have a sense of wonder in what knowledge is out there, right, then you can't attain new information because you're already settled in what you know.
That's
So it has nothing to do
irrational.
with God,
That's very irrational. I'm not trying to be make a criticism, but it is a critique. But that's very irrational in my opinion.
Look at Jack
Can I-
Why-
trying to insert
May I
himself.
jump in? Because I'm not
For
sure.
the reason that I said.
Okay. But I'm not sure. I'm not understanding what you're pressing back on because
Yeah, I don't. I kind of missed it too. If you could perhaps explain or elaborate your
Well,
point.
we will because what I'm hearing him suggest is looking within to find the limits of our knowledge, seeking to know the ignorance. This is something I did myself. I thought I knew a lot until I looked for the limits of my knowledge, and then by finding the limits of my knowledge, it opens the door for me to start looking and wondering beyond that. I thought that's what the point was. Do you disagree with that?
No, I think that's a good point. And, I think if it's in good faith, that same argument can imply that someone can look internally and claim knowledge without God. I would see it your way. I would also see it the same as, possibly being my way as well. When applying this sort of same concept or idea a little bit, it's like, well, what you actually are reaching at, in terms of either finding a reason, a justification, or evidence for an idea, very rarely do I see it being the case that that sort of system where we're being introspective and skeptical requires God to validate that system itself. I don't know if that makes sense.
I'm just wondering who brought the idea that you need God to evaluate the situation in the first place. I don't think either me or
you
Jack
said I believe in divine command, right? In terms of the idea.
Yeah, but in response to your, you started bringing up divine command, so I was responding. Yes, I believe that. So I mean, in other words, did any of us bring up the idea that you're challenging that you require God to have knowledge in the world, right? Because I'm sort of getting lost in the weeds into where this discussion arose from, or why you're postulating this in the first place. I think so is Jack, if I'm not confused myself.
Yeah, so that's just how I interpreted what you said. I don't remember exactly what you said originally, but I thought you were talking about something about knowledge, you were referencing the Bible, and so
I was simply
I wasn't talking
know,
about a popular
W.
topic. Maybe it might be my bad.
It
If I
looks to me-
didn't understand, if I didn't understand correctly, then
It looks to me like Jack he's like he doesn't know on what foot to dance on right now. That's what it sounds like. Or it looks like
he knows though he's conveying expression. Like he knows, and if anything is probably, exaggerating on it a little bit because he knows that we can see it through him, You
That's
can't
true.
be oblivious. Yeah.
And
so-
honestly, anytime people start having like an intellectual conversation and Jack isn't involved in it because he doesn't know the optics or topics, or he really isn't that intellectual on some of these topics that he claims to be, he'll get mad because they're actively engaging, the chat is engaging, and it's not on Jack. And that's why he keeps throwing his fingers up and trying to interrupt and trying to talk, but he just wants to insert himself and just be part of the club.
I can understand on his channel staying on his message would be the agenda. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that.
Well, what is his message though? Like it's comply and
depends.
follow his belief system, right?
I think generally, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. They're talking to each other about. They're not talking about his belief system. They're talking about the optics of just they're talking. They're actually having dialogue, conversation. Yeah. It's not about Jack here.
Exchanging ideas. It's good. I like it so far.
The frequent topic is God required for knowledge? I think that's a dumb discussion. Good. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah. I agree with that one. Because why does it have to come from God? It could just simply come from nature or something like that, right? So this knowledge of intrinsic goodness that I was referencing, I was saying the fruits of knowledge are not value neutral, and I was referencing the Gospels for that, and I was also referencing Socrates and Lao Tzu, right? So I wasn't just depending on the Gospels, and I wasn't referencing any direct.
What does it mean to be value? Can you maybe a better question or a philosophical question is okay. So if I'm here and let's say this is an impromptu conversation, I'm not planning anything, but what does it mean to be value neutral? What does that mean to be value neutral in the world?
I'm saying that knowledge is not a source of intrinsic goodness because knowledge can lead to bad things, right? So I'm saying that the fruits of knowledge are not value neutral. Therefore, that intrinsic goodness occurs outside of knowledge, right? So knowledge has to be measured to the sense of intrinsic goodness. And I think that that's a little bit of what Jesus was pointing to, because he has all the knowledge that the Pharisees and scribes have, right? So what he's not missing is knowledge, right? So he has the knowledge. He's simply taking the knowledge and then adding the sense of intrinsic goodness to the sense of knowledge, right? So he's evaluating the fruits of knowledge, right, of the Pharisees, right? And that's
It seems
simply what I was
that
thinking.
seems like a spineless claim, though. Like if we're doing actual philosophy, it seems spineless because I don't know anyone that says, "Well, I can put a fact in a black, like a thought experiment. I can put a fact in a black box, and that fact is good in the black box, right?" I don't know anyone that would say that. So very spineless point.
I don't think so. I think it's spineless to claim that knowledge is value neutral, and that it does not have effects. You know what I mean? So
I think I got a little bit lost on this.
There we go.
Because the idea of knowledge is what creates us or destroys us. So it's really, it may not even just be the knowledge, the combination of the knowledge and the absence of knowledge, what we know and do not know. That's what creates us and destroys us. Because sometimes we're better off not knowing, even though something may be.
See, this is where I think that whole premise in the Bible about knowledge, the tree of knowledge and the tree of life, is that this is a pretty good example of it, right? Where these three gentlemen, right, they eat from the tree of knowledge, right? They seek out knowledge.
Well,
right?
you also got to remember that verse, the lack of knowledge. And
right, but hold on.
I would almost say Proverbs 3:5 is one of my favorite verses. Trust the Lord with all your heart, lean not in your own understanding. Because everyone has their own understanding, right?
That's
one of my favorite verses.
Too,
Proverbs 3:5.
But what about the
That's
one that says, "Eat from the tree of life, and you will have eternal life"? I believe that meant as an allegory to live in the present moment and be what you're doing, and not depend on knowledge or you know what I'm saying. Like
I do. But see, in here too, because later Breakfast Taco, as you know, is atheist. And Jack says this in this dream. Jack refers to himself as being Jesus again. Okay, what if God put me here and has me in the Jesus role? He does say that in this dream again. But then when Breakfast Taco showed up, Jack actually says, well, if Jesus is real. So Jack is still technically denying publicly, like, if he even knows if Jesus is real or not. Like, he's so contradictory. But in this dream, he puts himself as Jesus again. Says, what if God, I am, the second coming in a sense of Jesus, like he puts himself in that position again in this dream, but then later he even admits to Breakfast Taco, well, what if Jesus isn't real? Like you say, so, I mean, this is where it's crazy. It's either one thing or another, Jack. And for Jack to even say he doesn't like to jump on the train, so to speak, because if he's with the Christians or the people who believe God, he's all religious, blah, blah, blah. But if he's with like the atheists, like Breakfast Taco, he's going to say his narrative's like them. And the fact that he's denying Jesus is pretty big shit here.
Agreed.
True. And there's a lot of evil that has been done in this world. There's a lot of people that seek the knowledge of evil through the spiritual aspects. I don't look into those paths. I have learned of them. Ooh, and actually, regarding the conversation you guys were saying, what I was hearing, it's kind of like, if I can find the words, in my mind, what I'm thinking is a distinction between like the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. We can know of knowledge and facts, but knowing and not implementing or not having any relevance, that may be different. Did that make sense, or did I just take us off?
Oh no, definitely made sense to me. Blessings.
Yeah. It's a good point because you can have knowledge.
I think
of the letter
Jack
of the law and all this other
fucked
stuff.
up their mojo. They were like on a good conversation.
In a society, I think we often intuitively ask questions about people who obey the law or don't obey the law, or what outcome you get when people even do obey the law. And so it's not like jurisprudence. It's not like an Overton window or something like that either. In my opinion, just that ability to sort of hold the concept there it's one of those things that's a unique form of philosophical inquiry, if that's acceptable.
I lost you. I'm sorry.
I knew it.
It's okay.
I knew it.
I am curious though, Dux, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but are you willing to discuss your personal spiritual?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Religion. I think religion and spirituality is a part of our psychology and cognition. It might even be something that applies to our subconscious brain. So, it's one of those things that operates when you're on your way to the store and when you're actually making a decision to buy a product or whatever it is. I don't think it only has to apply to like a holy scripture or something like that.
Right.
The frontal lobe.
I agree. think.
Where the fuck are you, Jack?
What you mentioned about the subconscious and the spirit. I mean, this is kind of how my mind wrapped it around of what a spirit could be. The non-physical aspect of who I am, which includes my memories, both conscious and unconscious. If I can accept the idea that my spirit is the intelligent emotion, that's actually where I kind of lean to. A spirit being non-physical being, but it has an intelligence and an energy to it. And I think I call my emotions spirits. And I kind of think that's what was intended. We have a spirit of us.
I think
this is a point where actually, like Breakfast Taco and I disagree a little bit. I think it's fair to have in the philosophical space. We're having a discussion, and in that sort of the space that we open up, it's not like a formal thing, but we have it's fine to have like these for me non-physical facts. Where I can say, well, my religion and spirituality produces some form of truth. It's not the same as an empirical truth, but that's my opinion.
TML. I have to show them where
TML
booted you off.
I think it's also a very healthy thing that
I saw that shit. TML.
Hey, TML, you're welcome to join.
Yeah, TML will tell you. I saw that shit, TML.
Yeah, Snafu brought it to our attention, so we're reviewing it right now.
Yeah, come on up.
He booted him, dude. It was pretty fucking crazy.
Background, bro. Let's see that background.
I might be wrong here, but Ducks or whatever is Ducky seems to be an intellectual bully a bit.
He's kind of stern. He's pretty stern. He's smart.
We'll see how it goes here, but
yeah.
Your emotions or like spirits or whatever, that's awesome. That's awesome. Like cool. Why can't that be true? But that's also not the same as saying like I'm talking religion and spirituality, and so I'm going to talk about Jesus in the Bible. This is a book that nobody knows if any of the characters actually existed. Nobody knows who actually wrote it. No one knows anything about the people who actually wrote it. Scholars that tell you they do are lying. They're telling you that actual scholarship or scholastic aspects of religion aren't about the tradition, aren't about sort of that lineage. That's the most sort of the exegesis of the text is ultimately about the cultural interpretation, the very subjective interpretation of religion.
Well, if I could ask you a question, where do you get the information that Jesus did not exist?
What?
Or you said you can't.
Are you asking empirically, how would Jesus have existed? Is that your question? Or?
Sure.
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer.
So you don't believe the scholars when they say that a majority of scholars when they say Jesus existed?
No, there's no scholars that say Jesus existed actually. And secondly, no, there's not. And secondly, the authors of the Gospels, whoever they were, who said we saw Jesus existing, is them writing that they said I saw Jesus existing. That's not empirical.
I'm gonna have to agree with the Ducks guy though. See, I'm on the Ducks guy.
Well, no,
side.
that's fine. I mean, it's all about opinions. I get that. I'm just saying you will see where TML gets booted because he's not aligning with Jack's way of opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, TML
I'm still kind of like down with the conversation though. See, I'm
that's what I'm saying.
Jack other than Jack, Jack's
the conversation,
right?
It was
Shut up a minute.
Better.
Shut up a minute. Jack is not following the conversation and is actually not really interested, I believe. So
no, you're right. His interest is the hunt,
right.
But he does that all the time. Like when people start getting really good topics, I've seen him do it with you.
That's the difference between me and him. I'm interested in their conversation right now.
You Nazi fucking Canadian cuck.
You fucking can't shut the fuck up.
You're still Nazi. God mode.
Here's something I realized though.
That's false.
Here, what I think separates.
What do you mean? Can you explain to me what it means that that's false?
You said no scholars believe that Jesus existed. That's false. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. There's no empirical there's no empirical or scientific.
That's not what you said. You said scholars.
Research.
That's not what you said before. You said scholars.
Okay.
Right?
So you're being bad faith enough to not grant me that what I would mean by a scholar is
someone. No, I'm using your actual statement. I'm using the actual statement.
No, you're using words like an idiot.
I'm saying that
you're using words like an idiot.
Machine.
No, you're using words
like machine lies. What they say what they mean.
Machine lies. Please watch.
You should tell me to pause, because we can't hear. I was like, what did you say?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I said he's holding them accountable for not saying what he means and meaning what he says. And that's a good thing, because these motherfuckers, they need to say what they mean and mean what they say. Otherwise, there ain't no communication going on.
Doc did that in the beginning. He did that in the beginning to the machine lies. So machine lies is actually he probably wouldn't have done it if he hadn't have done that.
And there's another thing. If you watch very closely, Ducky was projecting onto Machine Lies, telling him that he was using words stupidly when he was the one just using the word stupidly.
Right, and
beforehand.
might
Yeah.
I remind you,
Yeah,
Ducky is a
exactly.
globe card, just so y'all know. He's
Yeah.
a glober.
So am I.
I'm like
Yeah.
Duck.
Well, you
That
guys are
doesn't mean
fuck
I don't.
cards.
That doesn't mean I don't. That doesn't mean I agree with everything he says. Like,
Well,
as
so
somebody
far
that
he's
tries-
I don't. So far the conversation is good. So I'm like I
It
like the
is.
back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
it's-
The conversation's
True
great. Jack
interruption.
derails it here. Watch.
My friend, please, respectfully, you've been interrupting him. You have a pattern of doing it with me as well, and you're usually real wonderful about it.
All right.
But-
yeah, I'll go ahead and calm down. But the statement he made was patently false, and then he called me an idiot for clarifying.
I didn't call you an idiot because you don't understand the difference between grammar and
you
semantic
just blow
meaning.
it down
but
so
you're
you
the
can
fucking
hear
idiot.
this
You don't clarify
good.
whether you're having a semantic point or whether you're making an actual.
You sounded
You're a
sad
fucking
when you
moron.
said that, bud.
You're a fucking
I don't know
moron.
if you're actually sad right now. I'm sorry.
I'm going to ask you
sad.
both, please pause. Okay?
No scholars.
You couldn't do it, could you?
Boom!
You couldn't stop.
Ouch!
That's your
Sorry, Jack.
ego.
That was
Wow.
just as much my bad.
Oh,
I just
no,
wanted
it
to say
gets
that.
worse.
It was,
Because
but
even
Machine
T-Mel
Lies
says,
has
you want
been
me to
around
leave?
a long
Just
time.
watch.
I have a lot of respect for him. I know he's better than this. And I also see what we're dealing with. Okay? You're very well studied. You have a very sharp mind. Your ability to communicate is very strong. But I also recognize, I asked if we could discuss your faith. Typically, people's faith, that's an issue where they're pretty set on. What I think is happening, I think Machine Lies is pressing into that. And that's on your time. I'd like to have conversations on these things, but
What do you? So yeah, where do we
What
go
did
from
he
here?
say?
Jack? If I could just ask an honest question, I want to consider what you say after.
What did he say?
I'd like to have conversations on these things,
Totally
but
bexx.
on
See?
your time. I'd like to have conversations on these things, but I'd like to have conversations on these things, but
Oh, I gotta slow this down.
What do you, so where do we go from here, Jack? If I could just
Hold
ask
on
an
a
honest
second. I
question,
wanna hear what he
consider you say
says,
after this.
man.
So where do we go from here? Tell me, tell me what we're doing,
Hold on a second.
if you can. What do you? So yeah, where do we go from?
conversations on these things, but
What the hell was that? A glitch in the fucking matrix or what?
He said definitely. Yeah, he was literally laughing at Jack's guys, oh man, I so caught that one.
Yeah, you did.
I so fucking caught this one, guys.
You're learning. DOTW's getting stripes on him, folks. Zebra stripes. He's learning.
Oh yeah.
He's learning.
Listen very closely, guys.
on these things, but
See, definite. Yeah, it's like he's like totally sarcastic. Like the sarcasm is like seeping through the mic.
He was upset that Jack stopped the convo.
I believe so. Wow. I think he would have loved to continue the debate with Machine Lies. I think that because he notices that Jack didn't really, I mean, the first time that this guy started talking to Jack responded with, "You lost me."
You're right.
So it's like he doesn't see any intellectual value in Jack at all. He wants to go back to talking to Machine Lies, man.
Optics are high.
What do you? So yeah, where do we go from here, Jack?
Oh,
if I
boy.
could
Did you
just
see-
ask
hey,
an honest
pause it real quick.
question.
Yeah.
Did you
he
see how he jumped? It's like he was almost gonna say something else. What the fuck do we do now? Or because Jack's.
Oh yeah, a damage control. That's what you call damage control. The duck guys
Yes,
in
it
damage
is.
control. Oh boy.
I want to consider what you say after this. So where do we go from here? Tell me what we're doing, if you can.
Oh, lead me, Jack.
I honestly don't know. I'm trying to figure this out as we go. I'd love to be able to continue the conversations. There was a point I was trying to get out, though. Something that makes me a little bit different than many of the Christians, right? And I got Lumatami in the back here wanting to prove me wrong.
Oh, geez.
My faith
Yeah,
is
like I
strong,
said, it gets
whether or not
interesting.
Jesus exists.
Oh,
It's been
this
an
is gonna
interesting
get
day, though.
good.
Watching Tarek shit
And
on
it comes
Venus.
from the wisdom I
And then
found in the
this.
Bible, not just the Bible, but many scriptures throughout time, the philosophies and the wisdom. I think it's sound. So tell you what, I am in this situation. Machine Lies is a friend. I respect him a lot.
I'll leave stage, Jack. I don't need to
You
be
hear
up here,
them shaking
just to
in
be
his
honest.
voice?
But I'm happy to, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but-
I'm enjoying the show from chat as well, regardless of what happens.
Respect.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
notice how
Yeah.
Jack's
I'm gonna bring you back,
motives
and hopefully
though
we
is
can just have
Jack's motives are he wants to know how any of this puts Jack on a pedestal separate and above all of other Christians.
Yeah, that's true. He wants to
So-
insert himself in the optics of what they're talking about. Absolutely.
Right, but he can't because he's not intelligent enough.
Right. And the truth is the conversation, yeah, you're right. It's over his head. Like what they're talking is way over his head.
Yep.
I mean, I almost pity Jack in this situation.
I feel bad for
We'll
him.
just keep
conversation.
watching. You won't
Yeah.
pity much longer. And you tell
Yeah,
me,
no,
I
but
see your comment. Thank you.
I
You tell
agree
me.
with Arctic Timberwolf, man. Come on, man. He's like, I feel bad for the guy. He's right.
Yeah, but you can't feel bad for someone that does it to themselves constantly.
Yes, you
not
can.
Just once or
Oh,
twice,
yes,
constantly.
you can. Oh, yeah. You can say like, oh man, how can this guy keep doing that to himself? Yes, you can. You can feel bad for the guy.
I get what you're saying.
I even after he made me go through whatever everybody else has been through, I still kind of feel bad for him that he hasn't woken up
That's-
to.
Just because some of you guys have hug a buddy, fuck a buddy with cucks. You guys cuck it up.
right.
That's on you.
I ain't saying it ain't fun
What
to
does that
laugh at him though.
I'm talking OTW.
Well, I'm not allowed to laugh here.
Sure, you can. I asked you what
Okay,
it
then,
meant.
then I'm just laughing. I thought it was funny, the interaction that we just had.
All right. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I thought I was allowed to laugh.
You can do what you want. I'm asking politely again. Please chill the
No,
attitude.
no, I won't interrupt Duck here. For even if he insults me, I won't interrupt
Jack's
him.
voice started shaking right there.
Just me. I'm being a dick. I'm not going to do that to you. Okay. We
Yeah,
have.
let's just try and be honest and respectful is a cool thing for both of us.
Yeah, I was being
honestly.
honest. You said no scholars believe in Jesus. I think that's patently a dishonest, false statement, and then he's called me an idiot for it, and then you backstage me. So I thought that was pretty much dishonest.
Well, that's misquoting me now. So
No, it's
not
right.
misquoting
so much.
It's right in this episode, so I could clip it and show you that you said that.
I'm sure you can, and I'm
Right.
not surprised that you will do that.
No, I don't have time to do any of that, my friend. I don't care about you. I'm just pointing out you made a patently false statement. No scholars believe.
I
in
know you
Jesus.
didn't.
So
I know
what?
you don't.
So
That's the
what?
point.
What do you want now?
What do you want now? You brought me back on stage. I mean, if you want me to leave, I can leave.
Well, I didn't bring you up for you to continue your damn arguments.
Okay, well, I'm just talking here, so you could do whatever you want with your show if you want. Go ahead, continue your show.
Jack doesn't know how to deal with that.
Oh boy, Jack
So,
is like, oh
One of the
yeah,
things
he's
that I have
about to
found
jump.
is helpful for life, for living.
Especially because PML has been white knighting
Is
for
to be
Jack like you were
intentional.
doing for a long time.
To choose your purpose and pay attention to what life reveals to you in the moments. Because in the moments, that's where life happens. And if we're not paying attention, we do stupid stuff, we offend others, we hurt others, we offend ourselves, we hurt ourselves. I know we can do better as a species. Am I funny, Machine Lies?
It's a laugh.
Where you
It's a
at?
laugh.
I'm laughing at the chat.
NPC's in the house.
What is OTW? What's up, OTW? In the
What's
chat
up?
and
How you
panel.
doing,
Some
NPC?
snaps. Pretty good. I'm thinking that did Machine get the raw
Oh, yeah,
deal
BC.
here?
Yeah,
What's
you
up,
got a raw
Max?
deal.
Machine Lies got the short end of the straw, man.
He got rubbed out by Jack today. Oh wait, that sounds kind of good.
rubbed
Wow.
out.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. Maybe Jack's frustrated. Like he had a hard week.
This is what we call eyebrows furrowed mode, NPC. You see his eyebrows, how they furrow up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
brow
call
is
this,
furrowed.
when Jack gets in this way, it's eyebrows furrowed mode.
Is he over it at this point?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's about to
he's,
kick
he's
TML
about to
off.
blow. He's about to blow. You'll see.
He's
it
about
for
to
sure.
say, fuck off,
yeah.
TML.
If you don't want me to be here, I can leave. I don't know why my presence is disturbing you.
Yeah,
You're in the middle
you
of
know
something.
what? You know what? After this, please, let's reconnect another day. Please go ahead and see yourself.
Okay, thank you. See you later, Jack. Have a good day.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just like that, there were two.
Here.
Man, does the other guy look disappointed,
He
man?
stepped out too.
Oh, he's way disappointed. He
no.
can't have
Oh,
an
yeah.
intellectual conversation with Jack.
Look at his face. He's like, he can't believe what he just saw.
He's like, dude, we were having a good conversation. Things were good. Jack totally. And look at Jack's face right there. Oh, my God.
He's fucking happy.
Hey, OTW, that's Ducks Y. I could probably hit him up in one of his chats while he's live and have him suggest to him to come over here one day.
Yeah, you should, man. He seems to be an interesting.
He's sharp. He's really sharp.
I want him to be authentic and genuine and say what he thinks about the whole Jack inserting himself and kicking the conversation to the curb.
Let's see how the reaction goes on from this point, because you do realize
it'll be
that
interesting if he cucks to
there's
Jack
other
or if he's
people.
authentic and
Yeah,
real.
listen,
Yeah,
Snaps. There's other people that show up. You have Slow Slave. You have a bunch of other characters that end up showing up here.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
the-
watch it after
that's-
that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What's up,
I
Terry?
think I'm just going to wrap up a little bit myself. Tommy's in the back. I won't make you suffer through him. Do you know Tommy?
Yeah, I've been on stage with
What's up,
Tommy.
NPC?
Okay.
He seems like a nice guy and stuff.
Yeah,
can do-
Tommy,
all right.
Oh,
So,
Tarek, you and
it's
Venus.
definitely a
Someone's
genuine
saying I got
on
ugly quick,
Venus.
Jack. I don't know if that's true. I feel sorry to the audience and stuff as well, of course, but it's
a little.
Jack, you mind keeping me and Duck up here?
Will you be
Just for a
polite?
minute. We don't need you, Jack. You mind leaving us up here? Good. Ducky, is what you've partaken of and borne witness to is, number one, Machine Lies and other panelists around this panelverse commonly like to do a little gotcha game like that, where back in the day when I did the Ferris panel, I simply would have said, okay, he used the word that may not have delivered the definition, so he's restancing to this, and then we continue. But Machine Lies, he will chipmunk laugh and say, no, that is what you said. That is what you said. And the other layer to it that I love is Jack seems to have a problem today with when being serious with someone, they just laugh. That's not Jack Talcott at all. And I understand why he would be put off by such an activity. And I think if you're up here long enough, you'll have no hope but to get that way with Jack, because you're going to realize he just says a bunch of words that don't really mean a thing. And he's not a representation of Christianity. As a matter of fact, any real Christians that listen to him, he's absolutely offensive with his, I just say Jesus is
I know.
name and
So I don't mean to jump in, but I know Jack knows people say this. He's been on debates about this. I also, Jack's not up here to defend himself right now. It's a little sketchy to like move forward. In
Here's
this
just a power
way.
play.
No,
power play.
no,
sometimes-
dude. We're cool, but like, yeah.
Duck's honorable,
I put
boy.
him
You
in the
okay,
back.
Jack? You're doing good and stuff.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
Hey, welcome.
Hey, my
Tom.
brothers in
But this is
atheism,
where
what's up?
Jack starts. Hey, pause it real quick.
Come to poke the dogs, didn't you?
No, I just wanted to say.
OTW, pause it real
Jack,
quick.
From I speak for atheists when I say this, because I've read a bunch of comments of the videos.
Oh, he walked
And
away.
Many of the
OTW
I don't
walked
think I've
in.
seen a single
Don't fall
atheist say a
asleep,
negative thing about you.
motherfucker,
They'd
this
rather
time.
deal with a Christian like you that just
Let's
the way
hope
you are
OTW doesn't
than
fall asleep.
Good
like a
content
crazy
yesterday when he fell
presuppositionalist
asleep.
that's yelling and interrupting. And I mean, but like we get it. People hold their positions, right? Some people hold their positions for bad reasons. Some people are motivated. Some people, there's lots of reasons people hold their
Taco's
beliefs,
full
right?
of shit.
But
TML.
people want to talk
He
to
did
people.
that whole
And so,
bias
Dux,
thing.
when you were talking with
Taco's a
Machine
fucking
Lies,
biased piece of
what
shit.
Tommy said was correct. It seemed like he was trying to pin you on something you said, and you did the right thing and clarified what you meant, right? You said empirical scholars because you had misspoke and you had left that out, because the scholarly consensus is that Jesus existed as a person.
That's right.
But there is a big movement of mythicists, and then there's also another position. I don't know if this falls in mythicism, but there's like 3 Jesus characters that the Jesus character could have been based off of as well, right? There's different options, right? And so, regardless of the position, though,
That fucker's
corrected
using the word
yourself is all
optics
I'm
now.
saying.
Fuck
And
him.
you should have held
Snaps,
your
you taught
ground
the world how
to
to
that
speak.
point a little bit more, I think. Just been like, look, I corrected myself. Let's move on, and said what I meant to say, and I'm sorry I misspoke, right? Just something like that. I think that would have leveled that out a little bit.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is possible. I think outside of me getting triggered, me being in the wrong about some of the condescension, It's also true that when we debate violently, it becomes more difficult to find our place, sort of amongst in the universe and stuff like that. It becomes more difficult to place arguments.
Hey, did you see that
You know,
yawn, David?
with the banter.
Did you catch that yawn?
See how his face is now. Yeah.
Hey, OTW.
Yo.
He's about to do the whole deny Jesus thing here.
Okay.
And,
it's just, yeah, I stepped away for a minute because my grandson wanted
yeah, I
something.
figured you did. I was just hoping you didn't fall asleep on us again today.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
So here he's about to tell everyone that he is the Jesus character again in his own weird reality. And he's also about to deny Jesus. Like, just because remember, Breakfast Tacos, this biased atheist that he doesn't host debates. He just was Jack thing. Because we thought for a minute Breakfast Tacos would be neutral. No, this guy just was doing the whole Jack Talcott thing. But I love how Jack goes from knowing Jesus
Taco.
Jesus.
TML says Taco calls Jesus gay at the end, even though atheists are the one promoting gay stuff.
No, honestly, this Breakfast Taco guy, and when I talk Pogos, guys, if you go look at the Discord that Breakfast Tacos is involved in with all the other channels, the community they got, Pogo. So.
And so that's part of the reason why keeping sort of a clean floor, not Jordan Peterson, but, make your bed, get the dirty plates off the table a little bit. Like, that kind of stuff's all really useful.
Gotcha. I just wanted to come up, though, and provide a little bit of input. And Jack,
It's
I know a
appreciated
bunch of
for sure.
Christians say you're not a real Christian, but that's just a no. Are you familiar with the no true Scotsman fallacy?
No. What is that, please?
A no true Scotsman is just like saying that somebody isn't what they're saying they are, and that they aren't what they say they are, and they aren't what they appear to be. Right? It's like no true Scotsman. No true Scotsman would eat, I don't know, like haggis for breakfast, right, or something like that. But a Scotsman might eat haggis for breakfast, right? And then they would still be a Scotsman, right? Even though they would say they're not a true Scotsman. That's probably a bad example, but you get what I'm saying there. It's look up no true Scotsman fallacy. I think you're a Christian. I mean, I've had some of these conversations with you. You just have different positions than they do on the stuff. And that's common. The text is interpreted differently by everybody that reads it, right? Everybody's got a different mind, different experiences, different ways that they think, different rose-tinted glasses that they're wearing that alter the way that they receive inputs, right? And so that all alters the way that somebody's going to interpret a text. Now, they can lean on Catholic Church for their interpretations, or whatever group for their interpretations, church fathers, whatever. Or maybe they go by their own interpretations, right? But there's literally 40,000 denominations. Really, in reality, there's probably 20. But there's something like 40,000 denominations of Christianity. And like I said, there's probably more like 20 major ones. But that's because people interpret stuff differently. It's 100% interpretations of the text. Textual battles.
This is where I'm different, though.
Here we go.
Like I said earlier, my faith will exist even if Jesus never did.
Dude, repeat that.
Rewind that.
Did you hear that?
Back the fucking truck up.
So the guy who's always talking Jesus and telling us to follow God, and he literally just says, if Jesus exists.
No, he said his faith is more powerful, basically, than Jesus.
Oh, dude, wait till you hear more.
That was fucking mind-blowing, as if his faith would exist without Jesus existing or not. It was what?
Here in a minute, he's about to tell you guys that he was put on this earth and is the incarnation of Jesus, basically. What? He's about to tell you all that here in a minute.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to hear this.
You gotta be kidding
what
me.
The answer was. I wasn't raised with religious doctrines or attachments, so I went in with wanting to know. And in my research, I found others who had kind of done the same thing. Looked at the multi philosophies and come to their own conclusion. Alan Watts, he was one of my favorites.
Alan Watson was a beautiful speaker too. I just want to mention that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to show off sort of the sense of awe that some people have at the universe and stuff like that, but it's also very true, of course, that people want to hear smart people, nice people, industrious or hardworking, innovative people, leaders. They want to hear people that are diligent and authentic, giving you a reason to have optimism and hope. Without that, we are living on a rock floating through space, and you cannot. It's very difficult for our psychologies to find the justification to keep fighting for justice and keep fighting for dignity, without, and I mean this with very few sort of reservations that doing the right thing is always the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and while we're here, everybody in the audience, make sure to hit that like button. I forgot to do it, but I'm doing it right now. For my testing, it seems like every like brings you like 10 more views. So just remember, if you're not able to support Jack financially, or you don't want to, that's totally fine. You're here watching the video. There's only like 15 or 16 likes on there. There's like 50 of you in the audience. Most of you are here every day. You guys should be hitting that like button, because if there's 50 of you hitting that, that's going to get Jack an extra like 500 views or ad revenue or whatever, right? New followers, that type of thing.
Now
right?
remove everything you just said.
Take
everything you just said and replace Jack by OTW. Guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
Support Jack here, whether you like him or you disagree with him.
OTW, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
In the panel, in the chat, do you think there's something to be said about all these debate bros? Buddha was saying in the chat, like all these debate bros constantly panel surfing and debating. When do they have time to research all this stuff? I mean, I assume most of these people don't have jobs or anything else going for them. Like, do you think that their credibility is tainted because of that? Because they're constantly just panel surfing and acting like know-it-alls and whatnot.
Well, I mean, there is a market for that NPC, right? So
Remember how I told you the military-industrial complex
Andrew
optic?
Wilsons out there and these Jim Bobs and all of these people that are kind of like successful in that particular area. These kind of people, they remind me of that. So like they might be like Andrew Wilson wannabes,
Yeah, but this is agended out, man, by the military-industrial. The panel verse in itself was is the huge experiment on the mass of communication, and I guess you could say protest, so to speak. They have the protest now dialed down in a digital experience of self guru help. Like these panel verses was very strategically put in play by the military-industrial complex, Pogo, and it's given these people like therapy or a place to go or friendship, and it's taken away the reality of being on the front lawns of the Congress steps or the people actually having these debates like in city halls or everyone has this I know it, but they feel okay because they find their place in the panel verse. This is very strategic and a psyop of sorts, the panel verse in general.
Look, I have
that's
to
not
talk
true.
to Snow.
That's
Snow.
not true. Not all of us think we.
I know.
Facebook and what
I
happened with
know,
those.
Snow. I know that I know nothing at all. That's how much I know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, the panelverse can be used like for disinformation, for projection of division, things like that. There could be people paid to do that.
There are people paid. Thousands and thousands of agents have been paid to infiltrate the YouTube, the Facebook, the Twitters, the Kicks, the Twitches, you name it. And it's all different sectors too, like including like with the ghost sectors, with the detective sectors, with the crime sectors, with the debate panel sectors. Like there's infiltration throughout all sectors in the DEX.
What's the commonality of distracting so you're not on the front line and making real change?
You're not out in the world. We are like we're already robots with our cell phone, right? Everyone talks about Neuralink, being Neuralinked up and blah blah. And again, this comes to nanoparticulates that they're using and heavy metal stuff. Like we are, in a sense, in the age of dehumanization. and the internet, these computers, these panel verses. I mean, you got to think of the understanding of where the mass now feels that their voices are getting heard, but in reality, we're being heard within each other, but we're corralled in our fucking, chutes, just like the cattle.
Snaps, do you see with yourself that if you have to find balance because you're on here, but I assume you're doing it as in order to spread your message or whatnot, but do you still have to like check yourself?
You know what? I check myself knowing that either sue me or they're going to try and kill me because I stand by what I say. Real whistleblowers, real journalists, real fishers of men. Because people like you are not going to understand or be involved or call out the real criminal traitors, big tech optics, and other things in play. And again, this is all tinfoil hat.
Hold on. Normally, I would say like, dude, you don't know me, but actually, you're kind of right there. That's kind of right what you say.
I'm not trying to be mean either, though, dude. I get you. Trying to be mean.
You have to appreciate the honesty, though. NPC, you're all that, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I try to thank you. I just try to do it my own way, man. Like, because the reason I'm able to come on this panel is because I actually have a great outside life, like with my family and friends and shit. So, but I still have to balance myself.
This ain't your life. Like, you actually still are detached, even though you are. I mean, again, folks, this is the dehumanization with just these social media platforms in general. And it doesn't even have to be YouTube, folks. When you go Google something, hey, Google, when you're using, again, we are in a industrial, military complex, digital, AI technological police state world.
So, in other words, Snafu's mission is to take away what everybody only has is hope.
No, I think it's being a realism.
Because that's all we all have. Is
not fantasy.
We can all hope for the best and prepare for the worst. I mean, Well,
yeah. I mean, realism is one of those things that seems to be fading away. Realist.
Yeah. What's to be replaced by?
Don't know the world around them.
The fantasy type hope, because it's not even hope. You guys don't think. Again, America has been the fact that the social credit score in all these other countries, and what we're witnessing the systematic setup here with big tech and just recently Oracle, and the handshakes and things going on. Like we are entering that social credit score beta test system here soon. And if you look at what they're doing with other countries, I mean, you have to register your TV. In other countries, you have to, just like
that's
wild. Beta tested with grocery stores. Soon you have to have your phone or your ID to scan it to even just open up a grocery store thing to get a bottle of water.
Yeah,
out.
well, fuck that in a million different ways.
I mean, they're systematically setting up the social credit score around the world, and it's about to hit westernized nation.
What we're talking about right now is when I first found your channel and I started looking at the archives. This is the stuff that I saw a lot of, not so much all that drama stuff. So this is like an interesting conversation. It's kind of refreshing, man.
Yeah, we used to have that a lot, but I mean,
what happened?
I don't know.
I think we still do.
Snafu.
No. Wait, to be fair,
right now.
That's what I'm about to say. You're right, David. He's the one that actually started this shit, this conversation right now.
Right,
so,
but you know how many years of work we had to do? Dude, there's a lot of investment in that snafu right there, okay? There's a lot of time, effort, and energy invested into creating.
Go fall the fuck asleep again, OTW.
Yeah, right. Because you don't want me to say the truth, motherfucker.
Well, reprogramming a loop is not fucking easy, especially with as hard coded.
Snafu, you've grown even in the short time I've known you. So.
Yeah,
well, and I mean, you guys can see the systematic setup with the key players, right?
I always have. We've had our shortcomings like he's had with everybody else, but Snafu's a real one, man. I mean, come on, he's okay, and I guess my perspective won't change.
There's no denying he's a real one.
For being a Canadian cuck, I still think you're okay. I like you.
I have to admit though, maybe I'll speak for people who are afraid to speak, but with Snaps, this is what I've seen. Like what I hear about you is that people, they don't like how you seem to refer to all the people as, you know, pedos and whatever, and that's your thing. Yeah. So that's, but to me, if you take that shit away, bro, you be spitting fire, man. But then again, that's you.
You need to take it away. I think that's the problem. Too many people are sympathizing
no, that's
with
what I'm saying, bro.
predatory behaviors online and in real life.
Yeah, because I'm saying you have a high standard, and maybe more of us need that higher standard. You know what I'm saying?
It's like this, NPC. When my first channel was 30K subscribers or something like that, I used to turn on my camera. I get over 1,000 people watching me, dude. That's why I laugh at these smaller, even Flow State, their numbers. I used to, like I said, these people who have 78, 80,000, 100,000 subscribers. That's the people I fucked with. Alex Jones, Owen Schroyer, still got contact with. You know, I fucked with big fucks, media relationship. And so, like, when YouTube started doing the whole thing of you got to talk like a baby because that's how you keep your monetization, you know, and I realized YouTube, these platforms are just as traitors, big tech, because they want to manipulate the mass to think that it's okay to censor ourselves for money. Is it because, I mean, and that's one of those things. It's like the jabby wabby. How many people use the thing of, oh, I wanted to keep my job, so I had to get, and that's for those who are religious.
That's
they
to
understand
separate the wolves from the
prophecy be fulfilled,
lapdogs.
to marketing, to buy houses, to buy groceries, to buy foods. For those believers, you got to understand, and that's what the social credit system is also based on. Like, it's happening in real time in our faces. And I got to get to know one of the biggest people involved in the digital experience and these pogos, Mike Strutton, Marfugal TV, and they committed veteran fraud, as I always yell. But when we talk as a mass, YouTube and platforms like this influence thought, and they influence vote, and they influence the mass. And when I see the optics of the beast system agendas in place, such as we're going to tell these people that they got to start talking like babies, or hey, YouTube could have like these gay people doing videos about putting condoms on bananas with children, and we're going to call it sex education videos. But hey, this guy who's talking about the skies being kimmed up, or, you know, the jab wab, we're going to censor and shut them up and make them talk like babies. But all these other new age beast system, police state world optics are having, and we're witnessing what's happening in Australia and Canada, and of course all the other countries worldwide. And that's what I said. Most Americans or people in general are desensitized to what's really happening in this world, even in 2025. Because right now, the biggest mass arrests are happening in Germany for people with any different political opinions. Memes, like a fucking meme from some guy they watch on the news or TV because political. I mean, people are literally losing their lives and finances and being arrested. You know, the book burning is here. It was been here. The digital experience is a military-industrial complex setup. And as a mass, we are feeding into it.
Is there a way for you to get your message across in a way where you could still give these hard truth out and show these hidden traps to people? Because people need to hear it, but if you keep on getting deplatformed and stuff, which is not fair, but it's still the way the game is there a way, Snaps, where you can get your message across still with encoded words and whatnot?
I think, dude, okay, I'm just going to pat myself on the back. OTW, since I've been here all these years, no matter how much they hate me or love me, Snap who snaps in the truth, yo, which I say the truth, yo, is each and every one of you. Even my enemies, they all have a truth, yo. And it's up to each of us to decide, decipher, discern. I think people don't understand how dangerous it is for some of the optics I've been telling people, or some people I've showed with a microscope. And so, like, when I say we get death threats, we get people like like Mad Mystic 007, whether she's crazy or not. Okay, she's been putting real journalism out and been targeted. Rats with their eyeballs cut out and hearts cut out in front yard. Other people with chickens on their fucking doorsteps because chicken means little kid. We're talking about dangerous people, big tech too. And so, like, yeah, you're right. But like, as far as like, I can't change prophecy. I'm not Jack Talcott. I'm not going to stop wars or legal secrets.
Neither can Jack.
I had to come to the decision that yes, if I censor myself and comply with the B system agenda, I potentially could reach the mass on a bigger scale. But that's me complying to being strong-armed and to doing that shit, talking like a baby on YouTube, not being able to talk about the skies. So I've sacrificed money and finances and fame and whatever you call that shit, Because like I said, my
you
channel is way bigger than any of these people, even Paul. I turn my camera on, 1,000 people would show up instantly, 500, 600 people right away.
Can I put this out there though? Like, because I've seen other people with this dilemma too, and the only thing I can think of right now is use YouTube as kind of like a stream to get to your private server where you can, you can say whatever the hell you want.
Well, that's what Alex Jones does. That's what even Rose 777, some Pogo, many Pogos do that, because even within the Pogo element, the media control has to be played out. And like I said, Pogos are good and bad. You got all kind everywhere. So, but I think as a masses panelverse, what we're doing, the great deception is taking it's dehumanizing free thought under the guise of free thought. Because, hey, keep your channel, monetize yourself, but you're going to talk like a baby and you're not allowed to talk about certain optics. That's the facts. That's the truth, yo. Those who stand up against it, they're going to lose. They're going to be martyred. They're financially going to take a hit. They're blah, blah. But when it comes to God, nation, country, or just your family, just knowing right from wrong, you as an individual are standing up against a giant. And you know what? You will be martyred if you stand up for what's right.
I don't think you answered the question. Can you articulate it without, if you get cut off, then you're not going to be able to spread any message.
There you go, David.
If you get cut off, just like the debate with you and Jack, you said that one word.
Right. And you want to know what I learned from that instance? I learned that Taco is fake as shit, which he's connected with many Pogos because of his Discord and all that shit.
Did you not learn that if you say the wrong thing,
Taco was riding Jack's clout, and that was not a debate. That was a setup, a systematic
You're still
setup.
Not answering my question. It would it.
My message is out. Do you know the truth, yo?
To not say anything like that, so you don't get cut off. So you can use this as a
okay,
tool.
so do you know why I got cut off?
Yeah, because you said a word.
What word was that?
It's like
I'm not going to say your own, but what I could say the other. But was it true that I brought Jack's family and friends to 30 years, and they told you guys that occurred?
He's like this.
I brought first testimony witnesses of Jack's family, and you guys all think that big optics like that could be. And again, Jack pushes the love thing, and a lot of predators have to teach themselves to love themselves again, and that's just like standard like predators. They have to go through classes and stuff like that.
Irrelevant.
Hey, Snaps, I think David Wayne, and also me, we're trying to come from a place of like, we think that what I'm not to speak for Dave, but like I think what you have to say is fucking true, because I've studied all that a lot of that stuff you're talking about, and you do have courage for saying that. I think we're frustrated. I'm frustrated in the fact that I wish you would be out there more, because under the Leo Act, you're a Leo, right? Remember, you should be shining. You should be shining this shit everywhere, like the sun, man. And like it's frustrating because and I think like using your words gracefully. All of us, there's ways around this stupid baby talk and shit. Right. You can still get your message apart, but let's be graceful and artistic with it and shit, bro. That's all. It's frustrating.
I agree. I guess I get frustrated sometimes because there's so much stuff that these people discredit and they think it's a joke. And we're talking about people who, because of me acting crazy, has probably saved my life in some of the situations and things we've exposed and the players that we're showing with I'm just telling you the truth. On that,
I hear you. You literally taught the paneliverse the word optics, bro. Everyone's saying that shit so much.
What about cupcakes? Or
all that.
Cupcakes, or
you got potential.
Again, it's the lingo. It's but I love this conversation. Thank you for bringing this up, NPC. And obviously, you guys have been talking rational. I'm not.
You got potential.
You know,
you got potential.
I mean, he's already here, man.
Potential. Even my enemy. I say the truth, yo. It's up to each of us to decide, decipher, discern. I'm not right about everything. I know that, but I also know that I hold a value, unlike most of these people, because I could have been that sellout. I could have been. I mean, I was already before I was big, way ahead of Flo, Paul, everyone you're watching. And again, you guys see the people who are following me or who we've been calling out. And those of you know my InfoWars connections and other things going on in the world over the years. It's real. The media relation infiltration is real. We as a mass complying to these big tech people for money, moderation, I get it because, dude, I got to live too. Do you understand? I'm broke and it sucks fucking being broke. And I could sell out any day. I could fucking make a new channel, voice changer, do the whole thing, know how the algorithm works. It just, I don't know. This is so deep to me because if you have children out there or you have people growing up in this the world is changing. We're talking about transition of powers, and most Americans or Westernizers don't understand the dictatorship of what's happening in our world right now.
Yeah. And just to let you know, bro, I want you to know, like under the Leo, like I know you're all about self-expression. You're like the masters of it, and sometimes that comes out as like people think the only way that you may think like you being crazy and like over the top, which we love in a sense too. That's the only way we will listen to you. But no, bro, what you're doing right now, bro, I've seen it. I've seen this shit before. Like it's golden, man. You don't need you. I'm just saying, bro. I just want to see you shine, man, because you have a lot of good works. You do a lot of good works, and I want to see more of it.
I just appreciate those waking up. And I've been, if OTW and I had to talk, Paul had to talk, like I've talked, and I hope they see I am trying to work with them as well, and the viewers and the subscribers, and even my haters and even my enemies. I am trying to. I get what you're saying. Let's just say I get what you're saying. But there's a lot of
excuse to cut you off. Don't give them an excuse to cut you off.
That's it. That's it right there, man.
For sure. For sure.
And I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Definitely make sure you're the one that's talking all the time, because he who says much knows little.
Yeah. Whatever. What I'm saying, like, Snaps, like you've been doing this for a long time. Like you said, you have the credentials. You did the networking with all these people. So in a lot of ways, we can learn from you. It's just that all we hear sometimes of people here is the the over the top shit, which
name calling
place. It does have a place. It's just that I like this shit, what you're doing here, bro. Me personally, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But if you've followed me or known me for years, you would understand I've never changed. Whether it's the calm days like this, intellectual, being calm, cool, collected, or the fuck you motherfuckers, you're supporting big tech, predator, piece of shit, cupcake, fucktard, people who want us dead. Big tech mixed with all these sympathizers, the predators online. Like it's hard because when I say whistleblowers and journalists we work with, like Mad Mystic 007, others out there, all the crew, shout out to the zebras and the whistleblowers, but people's lives are in danger with some of the people you interact with every day. And whether they're indirectly or directly about, like, for instance, the flow state shit. He's not like involved with the pogo, but he aligned himself with very predatory pogos that have pushed him up and got him to the point of where he's at because of his alignment and sellout optic. And me and OTW had this conversation when I apologized to him. And I think people who've been here watching, even Paul and others, I think they see it. Like, they're not going to believe me because I'm crazy, but I think over the years they've seen some of the optics for themselves to where they're like, oh, and then the whole like Snaps is more right than wrong sometimes, you guys, let's just be real. And I do understand me acting crazy, belligerent, blah blah blah. The facts is that, like I said, there's some elements of protection there, there's some elements of frustration there, and there's some elements of just I'm so frustrated.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice, man. You're tired, huh? You're tired too, I bet.
Yeah, I understand.
Change prophecy. I can't stop that shit. The only thing is to do is, like I said, fisherman, whistleblower, and journalists, like that, and just being, and still kind of doing the entertainment value and having fun doing the shit or fucking around, but
what
also
helps
profile,
me with
man. You get a lot of like for instance, what David Wayne said, I said that shit and got kicked off. Well, data collection is the gold. I got a lot of data collection on Breakfast Taco and his sellout optics and how he interacts and the things we already know because of that interact. You're right. I could have done it different. I would have collected different data, so to speak. It's just tactically,
I think the scripture that gets me,
it's weird. It's like the digital experience. You're tactically playing the game if you're in a foxhole like me.
It's like when you're trying to reach people, the thing that this shit is gonna happen. The Bible says these things must come to pass. Must. So
the only difference is we show you with the microscope, we call some of these people out, like Marfoogle News, Mike Strutton, Oracle's vice. You got to understand, Oracle's vice president of social media relations is Marfoogle's co-host, and I knew these guys for years, and then they committed veteran charity fraud. But oh my God, think of the bigger picture. We're talking about the vice. the guy who develops hacking tracking URLs. I got close with some of these big dogs in the game, and those who know me know the InfoWars Connect. I think it's frustrating NPC because it is a dangerous game that I play, and I try to balance it as you said, but it's very hard when most don't even understand what level
this is so fucked up.
we're at, and then it's only ramping up because of the world stage and what's happening.
Yeah. Hey, what's so funny, Arctic Wolf? What's so funny?
You don't know? Well, that's just
what's funny? Why are you laughing when this guy's like pouring out his heart and shit?
Because
you think that's funny?
What he's fucking talking about.
You think Greg Lyric would think
I'm
that's funny too?
And I think they think, and I am crazy in a sense, but I know. Like I say, when I say, dude,
I watched this motherfucker scratch the record for a long fucking time.
I'm not joking when I say that. I say, if you really have these issues with me, take me to court, sue me. But I am more worried about being killed. And I think a lot of you think I'm just full of shit. And I think what happens is when I call some of you guys pedo pogos sympathizers, is because I see you cuck into people that without a shadow of a doubt we know are in predatory optics, whether it be racketeering rings of sorts or just they're scumbag weirdos. But the big tech aspect of it, most of you have no clue of it's like the underground world, the underground cities. There are cities and fucking worlds that have been separated from our knowledge of what we
it's fun. It's what you said, bro. Like I grew up in Silicon Valley, literally. So it's like I could have been walking around or going to school with the people that you're mentioning. You know, it's crazy. Then David Wade, you were gonna say some scripture that helps you. Did you able to get that out?
With the frustration, it says these things must come to pass. Like we're not gonna stop it, but like opening people's eyes up, I understand that. You know, that's all you can do.
Are you religious?
What
are you religious? Are you guys religious or no? I'm just curious on your guys'
scripture. I wrote the King James version of the scripture.
Sure, but what things exactly must come to pass?
What the Bible says will come to pass in the last
deception.
Right, and what specifically are those things that is written?
I recommend reading it yourself. Get it.
I have.
That's a good answer, David.
I mean, that's one of the problems. That's one of the problems is people half quoting scripture, right? I'm just asking you to clarify what things exactly is it that you're talking about that
that's what you're for, bro.
Is it people like Snafu running around scratching records all over YouTube? Is that one of the things?
Wait, what am I doing? Repeat that. Tell me what I'm doing all over YouTube.
I think he's talking about.
He's trying to instigate.
No, I know he is. I want to know what he just said. What did you say I'm doing on YouTube? Scratching records?
Yeah.
Okay, no, bro. You know when I scratch records? You know when the motherfuckers pop off? That's what you get. I am that DJ scratching records motherfucker in the duet. This is why I have no respect for people like this. And it's hard. And it's because, again, we're talking about real shit.
Exactly.
People having animals with their fucking guts and eyeballs cut out, put at their doorsteps, because we are so over target on some of these criminals that you guys interact with every day. And I tell you with names, Marfugal News, Mike Strutton. What is Oracle? #1 data collection agency in the world. It's bigger than CIA because it's more secretive, so to speak, but it's in everything, every aspect of equipment you own, every fucking aspect of big tech you own, Oracle. And we're talking about the head developer, Mike Strutton. And then you wonder why. How come Snaps was so, he talked to Owen Schroyer, and how come him and Fringe Files back in the day were with the InfoWar people and just new connections? Why is this fucktard everywhere for years? And well, whether you hate me or like me, I'm not your enemy. We're witnessing a beast system agenda put in play. And it's frustrating to see people, even like Arctic, because you laugh and it's like, dude, my life and other whistleblowers' lives are in danger because of our decision. I could have sold out like
it's not my responsibility.
All these other people,
the situations you insert yourself in,
I could have not been but you know what? Most of you guys never even knew what
are not my responsibility.
Privately owned, government operated, infiltrated media relations, even though like WWE, WWF, Pogo, Fox, all these other big companies, Pogo, most of you didn't even know what the term meant or what it, and I'm actually very proud of the truth, and all the, because you're going to stand up for what's right, you're going to be martyred. You and YouTube and big tech, you got to comply with the beast system agenda, talking like a baby, not being able to talk about our skies and poisons on us, and we get hit with medical misinformation. What? Because I'm a human being that wants to talk about, hey, maybe health issues, but we get hit for journalists that But like this gay agenda and all these other weird shit, like even if I'm for it or not for it, that gets put. We're witnessing the systematic setup of a policed world system. And most you motherfuckers, in fact, myself included, comply because we are forced in a sense.
So you admit that you comply with all that shit.
You just did. You need a hearing aid and as well as another lung.
What's your fucking problem, NPC?
You call me dickhead, bro. I heard that shit. Who the fuck are you, bro? You're nobody.
That was like
why are you even up here, bro?
But he is Arctic. We profile and watch these people all the time, and I know exactly why Arctic is trying to discredit me, the Truthio journalist. We know who he hangs out with. We know what he does. We know his narratives online. We profile different accounts that he may be using or not using.
Sure,
we monitor. Like when I say NPC, like I'm not like I'm trying to be authentic, genuine, and articulate here. My thing is I know exactly why this guy's saying what he's saying right now and doing what he's doing and throwing up the ops. I'm used to these. That's why I'm kind of just you guys are witness. It's when I say the optics. So that's why we know.
Do you read the Bible, Arctic Timberwolf?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. I didn't know where you was coming from when you was asking me that question. But I recommend all of the details, man. All of the details. Basically, the world coming to shit. The last days will be like the days of Noah.
The Mandela effect was one of the most powerful things that woke me up of how close we are to the Bible changes, especially with the Mandela effect.
I've looked into some of that, but I don't know where I stand with it.
Well, you said King James Version, and that's the version I got. Remember when I was in the prison? When I went to prison for the medical marijuana thing, I worked with prison ministries, and then I also worked at the library. And in prison ministries, you work with all religions: the Muslims, the Catholic, the Jews, the Messianic, the Christian. You're in prison, so it's all mixed, but it's not. They have their separate. But when you work in the religion department. And that's what I'm saying. And Proverbs 3:5 was one of my favorite verses. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not in your own understanding. And even if you're not a believer of God, it's a poetic verse because you could take that. And I don't try and change scripture. We're not supposed to, but that word, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Well, you even AA people or drug addicts or whatever, they understand that there's a higher power out there. So just if you trust in that higher power with all your heart, lean not in your own understanding, that's powerful. Because if we were to take our own understanding, probably of everything, it'd probably equal a size of the sand, a grain of sand, compared to the actual truthio on the whole beach of sand. But that's all I got to say. We could change subject, man. But thank you, NPC, for this chat because I do feel I sometimes these moments I enjoy because I do get to be honest with the public, everything, and just kind of let my guard down. So thank you for letting me be able to do that.
You're welcome, and I would like to have a conversation with you sometime on my channel where it's just you got the space to.
Yeah,
to
anytime.
share.
I gave you my email. Contact us anytime, brother.
All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Don't forget that, man.
No, I appreciate you guys. I do. I like I said, I see and thank you for even because these times I get to put my guard down. It's actually pretty nice because I'm not really like whether I fuck with these people or don't fuck with them. I have a understanding, like it's like if they even knew or were, is that like if they were in my shoes, that song, But that's all I gotta say.
It's all good, bro.
Well, let's talk about things that you have facts on because, like you said,
wait, hold on, bro. We just
no.
Wizard NPC. This guy.
No, Wizard, because I've made claims on Wizard, which we've all witnessed, whether he likes it or not. This is what I tell all you fucking scumbags or non-scumbags. Yeah. Everything's documented in the DEX. Everything's documented in the DEX. So whether you like my narratives or not like my narratives, just remember, it's all documented.
That's it, man.
Mic drop.
I mean, some people just can't let the moment go. I get it. He probably has something to say because he has history with snaps or whatever. But sometimes it's good just to like back away, dog, like and just save it for another day, man. That's what I think, man. That's why I'm just gonna
honestly, even with Wizard, dude, because I don't have issues with him. Me and him cupcake a lot, like off and on. And even if I'm like, you did some fucking scumbag shit. I mean, there are levels. There are levels, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not here to hate or be like, because the division. But I am here, a wheat and tear. Like there is an absolute wheat and tear, and I'm not talking even on a religious aspect, God aspect. It's just a wheat and tear of what's right. And I do, NPC, thank you, because I don't get to let my guard down. I'm usually am the one, but that's because in my mind, I do feel it's more deeper than most under know. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you for sharing that, bro. Because I know we all have levels and different sides of us that, because we have to protect ourselves, we don't show it. But we learned something new today, man.
And I am sick. I probably wouldn't be doing all this shit if I wasn't sick. I am sick. I don't know if you knew that. I am sick. I'm
no, dude. I've been going around this. I gotta tell you this, bro.
Syphilis, of course, what they're claiming. That's a lie. And that's what's funny is even on a court level, on a realistic level, some of these things that I would destroy them. That's why all these people, I say, take them. You don't. If it was that bad, they'd have me in court, folks. You know what I tell people? Discovery is a beautiful thing. Discovery is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. No, I was reminding folks a couple months ago. I'd be like, Snaps is sick, bro. Like he's in the hospital. Like, and it could happen to any of us. Any of us could be, God forbid, not be here tomorrow. Anything can happen. But I'm like, bro, how you guys gonna feel if like something happens to that man, and then and then people talking all this mess and stuff. So I'm glad you're here. That's all I got to say.
Many people were rejoiced. Many people could be sad. I don't know. I've been watching Hulk Hogan. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But they come in threes. They come in threes. Jamal, Ozzy, then Hulk.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they come in threes, dude. And yeah.
All right, man. Heal up, bro. I'm talk to you guys later.
All right, thank you, NPC. Hey, I'm gonna go I gotta go charge my phone, OTW.
Yeah.
But are you gonna be on for a while, or are you shutting down soon?
Maybe another half hour about.
Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, I have this Mel Pandora Resto Chesto sit down today, which is like gonna be it's gonna be at 4. It's crazy, 4 a.m. Eastern. But anyway, so supposedly they wanna have closure, and I'm that's what I want, because after that I'm not doing any more drama shit, bro. After that, because
I think I gotta wake up, put my alarm clock for 4 a.m. and freaking and just like cover this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to be able to share a stream, but I don't think they would appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you come to my channel and watch it, and the whatchamacallit, it's supposedly they're gonna have the receipts
I gotta
and all
ask you this. What is you got to establish what their main beef is when you have the interview, because there's so many people in the DM. We see this, we see that. So like when you talk to them both, at least let us know what in their eyes what their main beef is, because I would like to know why they really from the horse's mouth why they have issues with each other.
Thanks for that, man. And OTW, pay this man money. Pay his man.
Pay the man money. Hey, shout out to Bexx and Paul and myself. OTW. Did you take sleeping meds that night? You weren't snoring, no. You weren't snoring.
People. All right, look, I have nothing to say.
I was going to ask, OTW, is nap time going to be incorporated into the show now?
Not always. It's just it tends to happen.
Bro, the only reason it's crazy is because you tell me wanted to come on panel to talk to Paul, and then all of a sudden Lindsay wanted to come on panel to talk to Paul, and then so did there was like 2 other people. Oh, Joe Cool wanted to come on panel talk, and they all went in your backstage, and that's when everyone figured you were passed out, because they're like, "Hey, Link, let him up." They were all waiting for you to let him up.
Oh my God, I feel terrible.
Well, no, I just don't feel terrible. You have to get rid of it. I would love to see those interactions. So, Paul and Joe Cool.
So to make up for it, I'll cover NPC's interview.
There you go.
I'll put my alarm clock at 4, and I'll be there.
Don't fall asleep.
Yeah, don't fall asleep. I have it in the back chat. OTW. All right.
Cool.
And
yeah,
you woke up and started playing that music. That shit was funny. Yeah. Get some closure. All right, guys. Thank you, David Wayne, for your help, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. You were saying what I wanted to say.
Yeah, teamwork, brother. It's that water, man. Like be like water. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Be water. Don't be like water. Be water.
Okay, Thank you, OT. That fire. Peace.
Peace, man.
OTW, that's gonna be nuts. He's gonna interview him after everything.
Does he usually do drama shows or what? Do they?
No, he's actually. They do like
I've seen
everything.
A few of his shows. I've talked to him quite a bit, so I don't remember any drama things.
Cynthia's the first one that started mentioning him that got me to check him out. NPC.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've been subbed to him for about a month now, so and I haven't seen any of that. So, but I could have missed out.
Already 14 likes, now 15. I just added one like. This is going to be it, guys. All right, hold on. Let me bring that on stage. This is where we're going to be at 4 a.m. Eastern time. Y'all, if you wanted to go check it out or just want to show up back here, I'll be going live again at 4 a.m. To bring you this epic Mel Pandora versus Resto
false
Chesto.
advertising though on NPC's part. He said he's
The
there
final
to
set down. You can't even let me finish the promo, motherfucker.
My bad.
So there you go. There you have it. This is it.
What do you think is going to be the outcome?
Na 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 na.
What do you think is going to be the outcome of this, OTW? Let's get a prediction.
Oh boy, I have no idea. I don't even know what they're going to resolve. I just I don't, I think it has to do with Los Angeles or something.
See, that's what I asked the NPC.
Yeah,
because there's so many different.
What's the beef over?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I know
that's
multiple beefs I've heard. That's why I asked.
Right.
I was
I know the one of when they went to freaking Las Vegas.
Okay. Well,
I know the one with the chick and her being jealous of Resto or something like that.
Okay, there was a situation of some sort.
It was in Vegas, like he said, but there was multiple things that happened out there apparently.
Is there a relationship between these two?
No, that's the thing. One of them's married, and then one of them's like a crazy bimbo chick, and they just met up. Yeah. And of course, everyone was like, "Oh, you guys smashed." They thought they did. Of course, they said they did. But there was like so much drama things. Like there was also like a Nazi salute and all kinds of weird stuff she did.
Did we ever finalize whether they bumped uglies or what? Did that happen?
I don't know. That's why I'll be watching. I guess I'll be catching up on NPC.
Is your wife okay with you taking off to Vegas with some chick?
They all met up. It was like a creator meetup. It was 5, 6, 7 channels or something. Because even Tommy was out there.
That's a
but he was already out there. But they were like talking about, hey, Flo was trying to get Tommy to meet up with him or some shit.
Okay.
But Flo ended up not going or something.
Okay, that sounds a little better. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you OTW?
What?
You coming on at 4?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll be shutting this down at 10. So that'll give me at least 6 hours sleep. Well, actually, no, that's not true because I'll go to bed at around midnight and wake up at 4. I'll have 4 hours. I usually get 5 or 6 hours, but I can handle 4. I might just end up taking a nap somewhere during the day.
Well, I mean, you could always restream and then take your nap again.
Well, no, because I'm gonna want to watch it. Dude,
I want
to listen. I still want to go. I still have to go back and watch the interaction between bexx and Speakeasy. Right?
Oh man, I haven't seen that either,
I dozed off on that one too.
Yeah,
when was that, OTW?
Oh, that was like about a month ago. Speakeasy showed up, and then they, great conversation.
Oh, okay, that one.
And then Speakeasy and bexx went at it, from what I've heard, because I just kind of dozed off, man. I was already live for freaking I don't know how long, and I was up at 5 a.m. So it's like when I reach a certain time it's like it's almost natural. My body starts shutting down and like poof, I lose consciousness, man. It's just like poof, I I disappear.
Are
from
you
this
on the
realm.
paid StreamYard plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have unlimited hours?
No, I have a maximum of 10 hours.
Oh, even on the paid, that's kind of small. That sucks.
Yeah. It's actually longer on YouTube.
I was looking into Restream.io or OBS, of course.
OBS would always be the best choice, but you need a freaking good operating
You got to
system
have a computer, laptop,
and
something,
good internet. Yeah, you need it.
That's why I don't have it.
I don't use OBS because I don't have good internet, because I'd be using OBS instead of this shitty fucking this dumb fucking thing. Which is it's
StreamYard
like
banned me, so I can't use that.
OBS is the real producer's fucking. That's the shit, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but that I'm pretty sure every real freaking broadcaster out there that was really doing it well is using OBS, right? He's not using StreamYard or whatever. These kind of platforms are for people. It's kind of user friendly. It's for people that don't know tech that well and they don't know how to, do shit. But OBS is like complete. It has everything. It's all there. Everything you need, it's there. It's like there is no, it's not user friendly. You got to know shit about computers and programs. But hey, I mean that's that. It's for the highly intellectual. And I mean, I'm not, dissing anybody. I'm just saying that's the truth. I'm truthful, even if it hurts.
Oh, well, I'm a big dummy, and I'll admit it.
I'm a big dummy in many ways. In other ways, I'm very, very smart.
I'm about to be a big dummy with a big bowl of chicken and dumplings.
I'm about to be a dummy with, I don't know what's coming for supper.
It's rare that I can imagine what I'm about to eat in the near future, but chicken dumplings, yeah, today is the day. Been a minute since I had a good old bowl of chicken and dumplings.
What's this? Nightbot's insulting people in chat now? What was Nightbot doing? What's the problem with Nightbot?
Yeah, it's been doing that all night.
Man, and I mean, even Nightbot is starting to realize that fucking. It's like, what is that? Nightbot has an AI now. It's like
none of the animal haters out there saved my cat. So
yeah, that's a reality. The cat got booped.
Now I'd understand what Nightbot's reaction, I guess. All right, so we got dinging and dinging. Let me see.
Who did we just lose? Oh, snap, who's gone?
Yeah, 34 people watching. Hit the like button, y'all. That helps a lot. I've heard. I mean, Arctic, is that am I correct in my assessment there? It's like if people hit the like button that it helps.
Also, helps the algorithm. Yeah, it definitely pushes your video up more towards the top of the search list.
I was just making sure because I wasn't sure. I thought it was a legend or something or
no, because there's analytics and shit all involved in like videos and stuff.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I know about that stuff, but I don't really give a shit about it.
So did we get a couple of likes, or did it just go up one? So hey, Bex, what's Bex? Oh, I needed to apologize to Bex. I'm glad I see her in chat right now. Sorry, I had to cut your phrase short yesterday at 10 hours in the live stream. I woke up and realized that I needed to go to bed, and I was like, I couldn't just wait till you finished saying what you were saying, so I just hit the end button and I went to bed. So, it was like I'm weird like that, you know. I think I'm like maybe one of the only ones that does that. Sometimes I'll sign off, right? Like I'll do my traditional. This is OTW signing out for today, coming at you from the belly of the beast, right? This is like my sign off. But sometimes I just sign off. I just I disappear. And what we lost David.
David.
They're dropping like flies.
He just disappeared.
Yeah, he did an OTW.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go eat a steak, I think.
Yeah, you're kind of making me hungry now. I was like, but I don't know what's coming for supper. Some restaurant, something's coming. Hello.
Hello.
We have 33 likes confirmed. That makes a lot of sense. That's good. We like that number.
All right. So you got things you got to make up for too. I want to see the Paul Joe Cool interaction that you missed because you weren't awake. I'd like to see the Paul Lindsay interaction that was going to happen on your show since you weren't awake. And also,
well, neither of those individuals are here right now.
That's what I'm saying. You got to work on it. So since you got to work on it, get going. Since they felt comfortable enough to have the interaction here, I bet you they'd do it again.
Probably, but I guess timing wasn't opportune right there.
That's true.
Asleep. I don't.
And I didn't know if Tarek is still in your chat. Isn't that interesting? Like you missed out on other crazy optics in the DX. Venus, Tarek, and LCJC are at odds. Craziness happened today.
No way.
Craziness. But also, China got caught hacking our military missile DOJ optics. Big
Woo-hoo! Shit. Yay!
Yeah,
what am I saying?
And Kamala Harris is being now, Trump is saying charge her. So all the lefties are about to get crazy if that really goes down.
Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris. Trump just is pushing to put charges on her now, prosecute her.
Interesting optics.
That's fucking
But
crazy.
the Venus Cupcake Tarek optics, I think, have it for me. That shit was in funny. I mean, literally, Lena and Tarek blocked Venus, like censored her, told her fuck, because Lena was making her lies up, and Venus actually called him out. And Tarek, and because Lena was like, kind of like, you're not coming up here, because Lena controls Tarek's channel now. She literally blocked Venus. And then, of course, they were getting Tarek's like in the middle, like trying to fix it. And it's just, oh, man, it was epic, actually. So Venus I don't usually promote her, but she's having a issue. But she's kind of crazy because she's been going, Mystic and her have their issues. Mystic's been dropping bombs on her, but how these people self-implode on themselves?
Well, that's the funny thing. That's when you're looking at it from the council citadel, and you look at all the villagers, burning each other's houses down.
Right.
You get
By
a good
the way, I
laugh out
heard
of
the
it.
mountains. I heard the mountainous area received new residents.
Oh, it did. Oh, yes, it did. The northern received the Arctic timber wolf.
Got the mountain area.
Yeah. It's called the Arctic Timberlands.
The Timberland. Okay, so is it a frosty, foresty area?
More mountainous, forest
mountain.
That's where he raises his pack of wolves.
I think we need to get a bunch of wildlings. Like I told you, I want to start getting minerals because none of these people have filed mineral rights on the land they own.
Well, you got to start by building yourself a port and shit so you can have boats so you can travel.
No, we'll
there.
take a port. Who has a port? We're just going to go steal it. We're wildlings.
Nobody has bought a port
we let
yet.
them build and we take and use.
Yeah, well, nobody has built a port yet, so nobody's traveling or doing any trading.
Everyone's just stuck in their fucking shit.
Yeah. Nobody. Well, you could use the Max Vision portals to travel from the western to the eastern continent.
All right, so real
that
talk.
portal's
You said Christmas is when you're gonna start. You're thinking?
No, I said like before Christmas, maybe around
before
Halloween
Christmas.
or something like that.
Oh shit!
Would be a perfect time to do the launch, I believe.
I can't believe how fast time's flying by.
Because I by then I'd have the cloak and everything, dude, and I'd be able to actually get into character and go cam up and have a background that fits with all that, and you know what I mean. I'm like I'm when I do something,
Maybe that
I like
could
to
be
go
like
all
your
in.
release party, dude. Halloween set the event toward. That could be like your release date of the game.
Probably, that would actually be really epic.
Yeah, it would be because people, it'd be not only the Halloween stream but the release of the game. You got time to promote and market it before Halloween, and then of course, like you said, you'd be all dressed up for the fucking shit and get all the characters dressed up who are down to, have fun, play the game with your ass.
Yeah, because we're gonna actually do an actual.
And that way they don't
role-playing-
feel stupid dressing up because it's Halloween.
Yeah, that's basically another part of it, right? That'll permit other people as well, to be able to
I just don't
express
see them
themselves.
dressing as wizards and warlocks and all kinds of crazy shit throughout the game. Unless it's Halloween.
Well, you never know. Maybe on weekends we can all go wild and just dress up for the occasion. Because lately I've pretty much set up my program where I'm going live 3 times a week. Friday, Saturday, and Mondays.
I did put the link for you. You can watch it privately, or if you have nothing else for content, I did put the Tarek. If Tarek's up there, Tarek should come up here and talk to us about it. He's offered me and Mystic 100,000 each to get off the internet.
You guys mentioned that yesterday, and I was like saying he should add an extra 100 G's for me.
Would you do it to get off the internet?
Fuck
100K?
Yeah,
forever,
for sure.
Forever.
What do you mean forever?
You can't. That's what he said. You can't be on any social media platform.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem, dude.
Wow, for you, because you're really not. I get it. No, I get it.
I'm already
I get it.
not. Yeah, I was like, it would be super easy because it would only be YouTube, because all of the other things I'm not a part of. I don't, really hang out on Facebook, or I don't hang out on Twitter. I have no.
Poke the bear a little, and then he'll offer you 100,000.
That was just. It would be like, wow, that's a nice, beautiful gift from God, right?
Okay. Well, okay. So today he actually did a stream. If you go look at it, he said he's in love with Mad Mystic now.
He is.
You don't even understand what happened with Tarek.
But
Tarek and Lena,
but she's got sexy.
His title. Go
She's
look
got
at
them
it.
sexy tattoos, man. I
Go
get
look at
why.
it. Tarek expressed his love for Mystic today.
Wow.
He's in love with her.
Oh my goodness.
It's fucking gross.
Fucking crazy, huh? These people are fucking nuts.
I think he just wants to get laid.
I asked him how the granny panties would, go with that, because obviously Mystic and them are not friends, and all Tarek's people are granny panties. That if you go look at his thing, that you would see the video titled "Is the love real or not?" If he left that one up, the good one he took off.
He doesn't leave anything up, right?
No, I think he has left the one up that he expresses, because we told him this was the deal.
Some
one,
may
he has
say
to express his love to her. 2, he
Tarek
has
still
to,
owes Jack $60.
That's true.
Some may say, like maybe a channel member in chat.
How many members do you got?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
You should check. I'm curious of OTW's members. Shout out to
I don't
Cynthia
know.
for. Sometimes some of us are just broke and we aren't members, and we still get a hold of the videos. I'm not like throwing anyone under the bus though here.
Hold on a second. Internet's slow right now for some reason. So what am I looking for again?
Your memberships or Tarek's video. Your memberships
yeah,
are Tarek's
right.
video. I don't know which one you chose to look at.
How do I know how many members I have? Where do it's in that in the
Oh,
analytics?
no, I'm not the one who sets up membership. You set up memberships and you don't even know how to keep track of it?
Dude, I fuck snafu. I don't like. I watch the analytics and I just like watch subscribers go up and down. That's pretty much all I
I was going
say.
to ask you. I've never set one up, so I was kind of curious how the setup process of that goes. Did you have to put extra information in? Did you?
There wasn't much to do really. It was all like, just put in your information, I guess, and you give them ID, and that's it. And your bank information.
There should be something on YouTube Studio about all that, though.
Let me see. Members. Where are the members?
There's probably a tab going across the top in your content.
Maybe it's here.
Your content tab on the left, and then there's probably a tab that says members going across horizontally.
Content.
Maybe.
No,
sure
that's not it. Hold on a second. This one. And hold on a second. Revenue, maybe. Subscriptions. Okay, there we go. We have 26 active members right now.
Cue your clap.
You're muted. Say
26 members?
Yes.
That's good.
It's not bad.
No, that's actually decent. I've never done the membership. That's good.
Yeah, it's like very good. I'm very grateful to have the people that
shout out to OTW's members.
Yeah, shout out to the 26 people who support this channel, man. Peace and love.
Does it tell you who they are?
Yes, of course. Obviously.
Oh. You want to release the list?
I can.
List? Release the list?
Yeah, I got the list here. We got What's Up, Cynthia, Venus Cunt Cake, Caucasian Sasquatch, and Venus is actually a villager, okay, which is higher than Nomad, okay, and then you have let me see, Caucasian Sasquatch, Midlife Bro Logic, That Which Is, Ligma L, Imperious, Ghostface Chris 2, Miss Margot, Charles Darwin. After Charles, there's hold on a second. I have to expand the list. How many is there in the list? Okay, that's how I do it. Damn it. All right, after Charles is Golden Renaissance Production. Then we have Radio Guru, Pale Horse Rider, Salty Siren, J.R. Fitley, Mr. E. Let me see. Mr. E. Lubass. After Lubass. Not my. Fuck. Why does it always do that, man? This is a shitty thing. A second. And Not My Circus. Who else? I'm going. Jimmy Shively, NPC The Game, The Freak. I don't know that one. It's just that's it. That's the only. Rocky Shepherd, Jesse White, Jack Talcott, Zephyr, The Cat's Meow, and that's it.
Shout out to OTW members.
Yeah. Shout out to the members.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. I'll be waiting for you and NPC to go live.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta speak to you too. I'm gonna head
Later,
out.
guys.
All right.
And we're gonna have to figure out this land mineral right issue. I think we have to bring it to High Council here. There's some shady shit going on in the realm. The people are losing their mineral rights to the land they own, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
OTW.
We're gonna have to address that at the next
It's not okay.
council meeting. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
man.
Later.
Peace. All right, y'all. It was a great broadcast. I love you. I'll be back on Monday. So, oh no, that's not true. I'll be back at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning to cover the Mel and Resto Chesto, and then we'll see each other again on Monday. So this is OTW signing out for today, coming at ya from the belly of the beast. Peace.
Yeah. Turn that broadcast up. You know the name. Say it loud. OTW. Let's go. Came from the static, flame in the tone. Crashing through the signal, now they all feeling blown. This ain't no stream, it's a throne on loan. An OTW in the zone alone. No cap, no script, no safe format. Just facts, just wrath, yeah they swing like that. Every word hit heavy like a baseball bat, while the rest sounds sweet like a TikTok brat. I ain't here for the clout, I'm here for the war. OTW kicking down on every front door. No breaks, no breaks. This broadcast raw, make the net look small like an iPhone 4. OTW, we breaking through. Static in the sky, got the whole world glued. This, that heat you can't undo. Speakers might crack when we pass through. OTW, you feel that boom. Sound so live, it'll shake the room. Don't blink, don't test, make space, make room. Cause the wave too loud, it'll seal your doom. They talk real slick till the feed goes live, then they freeze on cam while the kings survive. OTW, don't blink, don't fake, don't jive. They the pulse in the storm, the reason you dive. I seen the clones try to ride that name, but the soul ain't there, just hype and shame. Every bar, every flame, every claim they tame, while OTW wild like untamed flames. So salute the cast, respect the sound. They orbit the top, never touching the ground. You tuned in now, better write that down. Cause OTW don't play with clowns. OTW, we breaking through. Can't cage the fire when the code that true. No fake vibes, no trying to woo. We burn the mic just to light your view. OTW, ain't nothing new. Been next level since the debut. One shot, one stream, whole world in queue. This broadcast hit like a sonic boom. Cut the feed if you can't stand flame. OTW ain't part of your game. They speak what the rest too scared to name, and they rise from the ash like it's nothing strange. OTW, say it true. Broadcast kings, ain't nothing to prove. They don't chase likes, they just break rules. While your faves fold up like cheap ass tools. OTW, this ain't no fluke. They build what others try to reboot. From the ground to the stars, yeah the voice is brute. One truth, one name, OTW salute. They don't know, but they gon' learn. OTW stay live every damn turn.